Finally made it, right?
Finally fucking here.
The most anticipated, the most requested, the most reviewed, listened to.
Okay.
The man of the hour right now. So
no, I appreciate that.
State your name and tell me where you from.
Brand new RanRu from Ionia Street. No, I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, born and raised.
When I say the most anticipated and the most requested, everybody been asking for this interview. When I'm in the streets, everybody like, yo, when Ran coming on the show. And it's funny, I was gonna say you rarely do interviews, but I think you might be interviewed out because you had GunRule TV.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of interview myself, maybe once or twice or something like that. But far as real interviews out here, I probably got one. So
we in rare air right now.
Yeah.
And you did interview yourself a lot, and you produce a lot of content for yourself. So
no,
I think
for
that's
sure.
What it is. Like
for sure.
A lot of the times you record yourself, it's content. So it's not an interview, but you were constantly in people's eyesight. So I think that's a good thing.
And I was showing my everyday life. It wasn't like how it is now, where people just set up like how it is. You know, you set up a camera, have a seat. No, like I was carrying that camera around everywhere I went, recording just about any and everything I saw. So you probably felt like it was an interview, cause shit, I'm with the homies, I'm in the trap, I'm you know, everywhere, you know, with the rappers, with the stars, all of that. So it kind of was an interview. I mean, when you think about it right now today, cause what do they call it, vlogging now? Yeah. So that's what I was doing back then before it was even a thing, really.
So you were, and people don't know this, well, people may know, but they don't understand what they were watching. You were recording everything, carrying the camera, editing. You were bringing some of the acts to town too as well.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that, but I want to start from the beginning because I got you here now.
Okay.
We're gonna start from the beginning. So we'll start with the music. At what age did you start rapping or making music?
Whenever Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what is it? He first DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
His parents just don't understand the first one or the second one.
I think that might be.
I think that's the second one.
They had one before that in the same vein. Though.
Right. Yeah. So the first one is when I got into it. My cousin Kim went to a Fat Boys concert, and she took pictures and brought the pictures and stuff back, and I've seen them hop, like the way the pictures are, they getting out the limousine, then they standing next to the limousine, you know, pictures back then was like movies, bruh.
Yeah.
So I could feel it, bruh, just like looking at that picture. I seen the crowd of people around that black limousine and these fat motherfuckers. I'm like, damn, if they could scream like this for these fat motherfuckers, bruh. Like, it's lit. So I started rapping, bruh, like just early in the morning before I went to school at the table. So I'm probably like, I want to say, man, like 7, between 7 and 9, I'm doing this, and like 11, I'm nice.
You really nice at 11.
I'm nice at 11. I'm nice at 11. I'm memorizing anything I hear, any type of music. At first, so let me break it down. So it's Will Smith, it's Fat Boys, it's Run DMC.
That's the era.
Yeah, it's JJ Fad. I had no music. This is all the music that my cousins is listening to. My older cousins, my cousin Doc, R.I.P., and his sister Kim. This is what they playing every day. I want to say that's probably it, bro. JJ Fad. Oh, Salt and Pepper, of course. So Push It, JJ Fad. You know, they going back and forth. I used to think they was beefing to listen to the music because I can catch shit, bro. I listen to lyrics still right now today. I can hear, you know, motherfuckers say something, and my brain automatically know who he talking about.
You got a feeling like
I know who he talking. Ain't no I got a feeling. I'm like, oh, he just went in on. You know what I'm saying? I can hear it, bro. Yeah, so I was like, I used to study that shit, bro. Study that shit from shit like 7 to probably 11. I'm writing my own raps now.
Do you remember your first rap?
I remember the first rap I learned from my cousin. So before I was writing my own shit, my cousins was rapping, and I would like listen to them, and like I said, I could memorize anything, bro.
So do you write raps? Do you write or no writing?
At the time, right now you saying? Yeah. I mean, yes and no. Like, if I'm at the crib and I ain't doing shit, then I'm just sitting on my phone. I get ideas, you know. I usually start after like six bars. Once I got like 6 bars in my head, then I start writing it. Okay. So it's really like in 6s. And that's why my bar count is always fucked up. See, it's like you should be writing at 8s, and I'm writing 6s. So
that's how you think.
A lot of shit be like 21 bars, 22 bars instead of 16. Like if you listen to that first God's Kitchen album, it's probably like 2 16s on that whole joint.
Everything else is odd counts.
All the way through. He let me do what I want. He stopped me on this one, but on the first one, he let me do whatever I want to do. Like, go ahead. 22, 27, 100 is what? 4 minutes long or something?
Yeah, and so do you think he let you, we're going to get back to the early days, but I want to get into that. Do you think he let you kind of go off the count because he wanted to keep you locked in?
Nah, I don't think he in the beginning, I think he thought I knew how to count bars, so he was probably figuring like these 16s. Yeah. But then when it came time to track out, so he'd be he got the shit on Pro Tools, and it's whatever length he made it, and he could stretch it or shorten it, you know what I'm saying? And he like, go ahead, rap your shit, and then when you done, then I'll stop it right there. So that's what we was doing. Yeah. So then when he go to mix this shit and master, he be like, man, this shit 27 bars long, man, this shit 19, man. It's like your first bar, my first verse could be 19 bars, and my second verse could be 25. And it's like, he's like, man, you can't do this to me, bro. Like, you really messing me up. Like, I gotta have this shit synchronized in places. But
you gotta get your word out.
And like I said in the beginning, no problem. He may have cut any song you hear a fade, that's Caesar saying, shut the fuck up.
So is that how, and I'm so happy to get you here, because now every time we talk, ideas jump. Is that how Drugs and Jazz kind of got cut off?
Yeah.
Because that...
In the original Drugs and Jazz don't cut off, but on Woolly tape, it fades, I think.
Yeah, it fades out.
It fades.
Is that Troy fading it out?
Yeah. He's just saying, shut the fuck up. Anytime you feel like the point is made, and because he a rapper too, you know what I'm saying? So, and a better rapper than me, I tell him all the time. So, he here when the point is made, and I can drag it on or leave that point completely where it's at and then start a whole nother point. Yeah. And here we is 2 bars away from the end.
Yeah, you still.
And I didn't start a whole nother story. So like in my mixtape days, I would say, you know, that's a story for another time, or find some slick way, and you know what I'm saying, and end it off. But Caesar, like, no, and you gotta end strong. You can't. Ice cream, nice dream.
Yeah.
No. You gotta tell me what this is, what you trying to say, and is it going with the beginning? My dog is a genius, man.
And
he's
I like
a genius
the way,
for sure.
All right, so let me back up a little more, because I'm gonna get ahead of myself. So, first raps, about 11, you memorizing raps. First time you recorded a rap. But what came first, recording the rap or doing the show? Because you're 11 now, so it's got to be one of or performing in front of somebody.
It's really all at the same time. So I moved to Muskegon in 90. Fuck.
So at some point, you moved. I didn't know you moved to Muskegon, so.
Not long. It's like right after I got shot. So I got shot, and my mom sent me away, sent me to my dad, figured my dad would put a foot in my ass and get me back on the right track. And it was right. He stayed right on Wealthy and Eureka, right over there, and it was like shit. These are niggas I'm beefing with.
Yeah.
So it was like going to that fucking Speedy Mart was like a do or die situation. The Speedy Cone and all of that shit back then. It was like you might make it back, you might not. They shot my dad going to that store.
Did they?
On everything. So
did your mom know you was beefing with them up there or no? Or
she just know I'm beefing. Like my mom know a lot of this shit right now today, like, and once I got into like my 30s and shit like that, I would tell her. But before, like my mom, I got shot right in front of my mom's house when I was maybe 12, 13, and she ain't find out until I was shit 32.
She didn't know you got shot?
Had no idea.
So you
had no idea.
This is gonna be a 3-hour interview. Okay. So you got shot in front of your mom's crib.
Right.
Was she in the house?
Nah. My mom, she working maybe 2 jobs at the time. So I get up, supposedly go to school. My mom already gone. Oh, fuck, 11, 12. I'm shot around 13. This is what grade you in? 6, 12.
13.
I'm like
7th grade.
Am I in the 7th? Maybe I'm going to the 7th because I want to say I'm at Madison.
Okay.
I'm going to Madison. Nah, I'm tripping. I'm definitely in the 7th. I'm going to Northeast. Shout out to my girl Sean. I got shot in her coat. So where was I? Okay.
Got shot in front of your mom's crib.
But I'm trying to get this timeline together. So yeah, I'm like 12 the first time I get shot, and I get shot a second time maybe from maybe like 6 months to a year. I'm shot the second time. The second time is when I'm shot in front of my mom's house. The first time I got shot in the hood on Ionia. But so she gone like 6 o'clock in the morning. School, it started at 8:10 back then, you know what I'm saying? So I don't go to school this day. I call everybody up. Oh yeah, I got the house, it's lit. So everybody at my crib, probably about 12, maybe like 10 before lunchtime at school, maybe like 10. I think lunchtime is like 11 or something back then. So like 10 o'clock, everybody at my crib. It's up, we drinking, smoking, music playing, little high and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Get played to get it.
A mini tight house.
Nigga can do this. I'm probably like, shit. Should I name names? I probably should name names.
Gotta protect the innocent. They got different lives,
I probably should name names. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did you contemplate
7,
names?
8.
I know you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like a couple of these niggas are love to hear their name on this shit, honestly. Like, yeah, tell them that shit, bro. So it's probably like, I'm gonna just say, let's say it's 10 of us, bro. And it's starting to get dark now. We've been doing this shit all day. We've been back and forth to the corner store, bumming cigarettes and shit. That's what we would do. So we would go down to the liquor store, Fast Lane, right there on Buchanan and Dickinson. Buchanan and Dickinson. We go right there, sit in front of there, bum cigarettes. Hey, can I get a cigarette? 12 years old, motherfuckers hand you cigarettes all day like it ain't shit. Hey, can I get a cigarette? Can I get a cigarette? Can I get a cigarette? We do that till we come up on damn near a pack. Now we got a pack of squares. We back at the crib. Now we can smoke with the liquor. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the crib. I'm in the basement with this girl. I almost said her name and her relation, all of that shit. Anyway, so my man say, hey man, there's some motherfuckers out in front of your house with guns. I'm like, what? They're like, no, straight up. So I'm in the basement. I got a little sawed-off shotgun underneath this little mattress and shit. Mattress, no box spring, nothing. It's just a mattress. It's like my play pad.
That's your spot.
Exactly. I ain't doing it in my bedroom because my mom really cleaned my room. My mom be like, who been in here? Like, hell yeah, but she ain't going in that basement. So I grabbed the shotgun. I go upstairs and damn, I almost said his name. My man, he like, they right there. So I see maybe like 2 people. They in my mind, they like, I'm thinking it's a whole bunch of them, because in that neighborhood, bruh, shout out to the Insane Dragons. I'm talking about they did not play. Su Threses, Mexican Mafia, all of that. When they came deep, bruh. Yeah. So when I look out and I only see 2 of them, I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm really contemplating on just going back. I'll just go back in the basement with this girl. And my man like, give me the gun, let me shoot. So I'm like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Just chill. And he grabs it. So now we.
Toughen over it.
So I give him one. Pow. He fall up against the wall. Boom. He's like, man, you done shot me. I'm like, man, I ain't do it on purpose, man. I ain't do it on purpose. I'm like, man, you can't be playing with the gun like that. You know what I'm saying? All the girls like, oh, we out of here now. But to make a long story short, so when I shoot him, boom, the dudes that's outside with the guns, they start shooting because they think that I'm shooting at them. Oh. So boom, shots, boom, boom, onto my porch. So instead of ducking down and hiding from the bullets, I used to think I was Rambo, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Watching all them Army movies, Boys in the Hood, New Jack City, New Jersey Drive, all that shit had niggas crazy back then. I kicked the door open, boom, little screen door, kick the door open, jump off the porch. It's like
with the shotgun.
Yeah, it's like 3 steps,
bro. So you?
It's like 3 steps. I wish y'all had Google Maps so I could show you the house, 1828 Buchanan. So I jump off the porch, boom. When I hit the ground, my knee hit my elbow. The gun go in the air. Hit the ground, go off again. So now the dudes that's shooting, that was shooting, is running, but not like running for his life, but getting the fuck up out of there. So when I pick the gun up again, I see the second dude, he now across the street, he on my side. So I got one on this side of the street and one on this side of the street. So I come out the fence and I shoot at the one that's on this side of the street. So I boom. The dude over here, he let his shit off. Boom. So I'm like, oh, he's the one with the gun. Yeah. So now, boom, boom. Shotgun only had 5 shots in it. I'm out. I turn around, walking, got the shotgun in my hand. Everybody coming up off the porch. You know, back in the day, I don't know, you know how the hood is. Yeah. We cheering, we high-fiving and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no nervous, like, oh, like, yeah, did you get him? Like, hell yeah, I got him. So, I'm skipping parts. So, my man run to me. He like, did you get him? 2 of them. 2 of my homeboys run to me. Really 3. One of them still inside the fence. The other 2 come down. I'm like maybe 3 houses away from my house. And they're like, did you get him? I'm like, hell yeah, nigga. And
nigga shot you.
I'm just. I'm shot in the head, bro. So another shot go off. My man fly up against the fence. And he was like in front of me, but once I got hit, I'm behind him now. Now he's in front of me, and when they hit him, it damn near knocked him back a little past me up against the fence. But he's straight. I kind of think he just jumped into the fence once he felt whatever. But you know, so we get down to my house, go into the crib. All the girls gone now. My man. His girlfriend, she's still around. So he telling me, like, man, I gotta get her up out of here. I gotta get her up out of here. I'm like, go, motherfucker. Yeah. He like, you going, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm like, I'm going to the hood. He like, you bleeding.
So you didn't know you were shot at this point?
I knew something hit me.
But he wasn't comprehending like.
No, it's adrenaline. So it's like, and I'm telling the story slow, but all of this shit is happening in seconds. It's like, hey, yo, boom, I get hit. Boom, my man get hit. I pick him up off the fence. We run around into the fence. We running behind this fence like it's a wall. It's literally just a fence, yeah. Just a gate fence. And we duck behind the fence, and we go into the crib, and that's when my man say, you bleeding, on my front porch while I'm walking up the stairs. He like, you bleed, because he could see the back of me. He like, you bleeding. So I look on my shirt and I see blood drops, and I'm thinking, I thought I got, like, I felt like in my neck somewhere, like on my shoulder. So I go upstairs in the bathroom, and I'm looking, I'm like, man, I'm not fucking shot. I'm feeling around, I get to the top of my head, I'm like, oh shit, now I'm nervous, hands shaking, I'm about to pass out in this motherfucker. I had a big ass afro like Snoop Dogg at the time, probably saved my life. So I stick my head under the water, grab a towel, wrap a towel around my head, take the towel off, the towel like got like blood spots, but not like how the movies is, like full blood. It's just like dabs of blood and shit. So I'm feeling around like a little dot there, a little dot there, a little dot there. So I'm like, oh, he had a shotgun like I had one. Yeah. So it's just like buckshots. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, all right, I'm good. I tied the bandana around my head. We go down, like I said, I'm on Buchanan and M. Ionia is literally right down the hill. Yeah. We stroll down the hill, boom, make that left on on Stevens. I'm in the hood now. I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, we need pipes, or we don't call them pipes then. We need burners. So man, go to Gator House. No, he didn't even have one for me. Damn, I'm saying too much. I'm saying too many names. This is why I don't do interviews, bro, because my shit is so real, and I can easily say something about somebody, because a lot of these people I'm talking about ain't living this life no more.
And they're good people, and it's, it's past.
Yeah, but my man, let me just finish this, and we get together and go back and handle our business or whatever. But the reason why my mom never found out that I was shot, because for one, I never went to the hospital. I just nursed myself pretty much with Neosporin, and my man said, you gotta cut your hair, right? I can see it, because my man trying to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see it, but man, you gotta cut your hair. I'm like, man, I'm not cutting my hair, bro. So
was it a buckshot in your head?
Man, they still there.
They still there.
I'm still there. Probably like when I used to count them all the time, and
you could feel them.
Yeah, hell yeah. If I showed you right now, you'd be like, what the fuck, bro? Gross. Wow. Yeah, my shit fucked up. When I got shot in the back, the bullet had traveled down to my leg, because it had been in me 30 years. So if it traveled down to my leg, traveled up my leg again, to the point to where, if this is my skin, the bullet was protruding out my skin like that for at least 7 years.
And this is the second time you got shot?
No, that's the first time I got shot. The buckshots is the second time.
Okay, but the first time you got shot,
right?
Did your mom know about that?
Yeah, she knew about that. I was supposed to be, you know how you tell your cousins, tell you, oh, you staying night at my house. I'm gonna tell her I'm staying night at your house.
And y'all running the street
all night. We out robbing prostitutes all night, and got our ass shot.
By a prostitute or a pimp?
No, we got shot. Like I said, we was beefing with wealthy niggas. Some wealthy niggas shot us.
As kids?
Yeah, wealthy niggas shot us. Over nothing, just trying to be the big man on campus. I show up to the block one day, niggas out in front of the corner store, all riled up. I'm like, what's going on? They like, man, there's some niggas in there trapping. You know, I don't want to say selling dope, but niggas in there trapping. And I'm like, what? I'm like, and y'all just out here standing? They're like, no, we getting set. And we had a plug back in the day, like with like army vets and shit. We used to get like real grenades, bro. Like pull the pins out the motherfucker. So my man, like, I'm going to get the grenades. He had 2 of them. He like, I'm going to get the grenades. This is broad daylight, bro. This is like noon. I'm usually on the block like 8, 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm supposed to be at school. You know what I'm saying? So this is like noon, and the liquor store.
Was it Joe's back?
Yeah, it ain't on the side no more. It's like Adams and the liquor store. So it's but it's the small liquor store. You know what I mean? So we out in front of it, and I was like, man, grenades. I'm like, man. I walk across the street, big bad wolf, knock on the door, boom, 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 boom. Damn, I almost said her name. So the woman behind the door say, who is it? What am I calling myself at the time?
You ain't RanRu yet, right?
Nah, I'm not RanRu yet. I like my rap name then was if I'm leaving Muskegon, then my rap name is probably 5'9" at the time, but niggas in Grand Rapids never called me 5'9". So I wanna say she probably just called me by my real name.
Okay.
She probably just called me by my real name, but she like nuh-uh. As soon as I tell her my name, she like, and this has been the story of my life, I swear. I got so many stories where the same exact words come out of people's mouth. She say, I know what you trying to do. No. I said, man, I left my coat in there. And she said, what color is it? I said, black. And she said, hold on. So she come to the door, she got the little chain thing on the door, she opened the door and slide a leather coat through this motherfucker. It ain't my coat.
Yeah.
It's a Pelly though. I'm like, ooh. He slide that motherfucker out through the door. And one of the dudes in the house say, man, I don't give a fuck what them niggas talking about. She said we can crank here, we gon' crank. Because that was the word back then, you know what I'm saying? She said we can crank here, we gon' crank. I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, what? Like, nigga, y'all better get the fuck up out of there. We about to tear this motherfucker up. So I'm talking my shit, they talking they shit back. You can hear her, like, trying to stop them. Like, they not no bitches. These niggas trying to get at me for real. All they gotta do is look out the window though and see. That's a bad idea, nigga. We like 20 deep outside, so. I get off the porch. I'm like, let me get my ass up off this porch for motherfuckers start shooting. You know what I'm saying? I'm really nervous. I had been shot so many, you know what I'm saying?
Shot at, right?
Yeah, like some fuck up out of here and get down the stairs, walk across the street, and they like, who coat is that? And my man Ante, then I done said his name. He said, that's my coat. I'm like, nigga, you ain't never had no Kelly. He's like, yeah, that's my coat. Give me that coat. Like, I don't give a fuck about the coat. I give him the coat. When I give him the coat, you hear the door slam to the house. Boom, boom. Like 4 dudes come up out, they belling up out that motherfucker. Boom, they hop into a little S10 Blaze, you know, the little S10 pickup trucks, you know, with the dick and nuts on the side and all that. Remember you niggas had that? It's like one of them, but it got some words on the side. I don't know what it say, but it's a red one. I never forget it. Red little silver plate on the bottom, little leather thing on the back, little spoiler on the back. Shit lit. Niggas getting money, bruh. They get in, they pull off. Like I said, it's like noon. We out there doing our thing, messing around, sun go down. Our thing every day is catching Mexicans coming up out the liquor store, snatch they bag, free liquor, bro. That's our thing all day. We ain't hurting nobody. We just snatching bags like Halloween, just snatching bags
around.
Not
kids at this point still.
Oh no, not all of us. I'm a kid, but the
grown people there too.
Yeah, the people I'm hanging out with ain't kids. Like all of my friends, like the people that was there with me when I got shot. All of these dudes is 5, 7 years older than me. So I'm 12. I'm with 17-year-olds. 16-year-olds, my Ernest and them, these niggas like 25 and like 22, 25. They definitely buying liquor and all of that. Ben had cars. My man got half the city on the southwest side, like owning houses and so like we lit, bro. We hit a little lick for some liquor. I never forget it, Long Island iced tea. It's the first time I'm thinking, I'm like, iced tea? Like, this ain't liquor. They like, that is liquor. I'm like, man, I'm trying to say iced tea. And we done took this man's shit for some fucking iced tea. They like, man, my mama drink that. I'm telling you, it's liquor. so we drinking. We got a bottle of Golden Champagne and Long Island iced tea. We sipping. Late now. Man, we need some money, so what we always do, head down up there, a little strip. You know, our neighborhood is the Ave, the is right there, bro. They everywhere. First we hit Julian's, look around. You can normally catch a little girl in the parking lot in the car, you know, with little John getting in or getting out. We just sit around, wait, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get the left side, I get the right side, bro. Pull up as soon as they pants down, boom! Open doors. I'm talking about snatching pants off people, bro. Snatching pants off people straight up. And my father taught me that.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
My father was a pimp, bro, so his whole thing was he get one of his hoes in the room, and you know, if it's another one that's waiting, she ain't got time for her to do the whole deed with him. Yeah. So we about to just hit a lick on his ass so you can get with dog that's your regular, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So I hide in the closet, bro. My dad said, when you hear me whistle, come out.
Bro. So I've known you most of my life, bro. I've known you even when I didn't know you. I knew you. You know what I'm saying? We from the same, everything, you around my brother, all that.
No doubt, no doubt.
All that shit, bro.
Rest in peace to your brother.
Yeah, but all this 12.
Shit, my father is this is 6, 7. My father got me out robbing prostitutes at 6, 7 years old. I'm doing because I can hide under beds, I can hide behind the dresser, I can hide in the closet, I can hide in the shower, I can hide underneath the sink in the bath.
This shit is pertinent because when I tell people all the time, I'm like, yo, Ran is the illest, and they be like, you know, they think you are just a rapper, bro. Nah, this is life experiences.
But it's a lot of us like this in Grand Rapids, bro. Anybody from my neighborhood or your neighborhood can sit in the same chair and tell these same stories. You know, and probably get a lot more gruesome, you know what I'm saying?
But all that, bro, I was doing flips on Third Hills with Shaman, so you know I know.
Yeah,
I'm
not for real.
From anywhere from Eastern on down to on the West Side. You know, that's our area. But I tell people all the time, your raps have a special place for me because you rap about, I was robbing prostitutes the night I got shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you say this, so people think, okay, they just spitting around. Like, no, like you.
No, I was doing this shit for real, bro. I was doing this shit for real and got my ass shot. Yeah.
This a grown man. Like, no, like, yo, that's 12, bro. We at 12.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, at 12 doing this.
I think this is gonna probably be a 2-parter, bro.
No, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
So you get popped. I assume the same guys come back.
Later on, and this is a movie right here, so get your fucking popcorn. So after we leave Julian's, we go to John White's. Now we headed towards like the Herkimers, back, still on the main street though, but just walking down, and right there is always like 3 or 4 little, you know, hookers right there on the corner in this little cut, and they take them behind the building. It's a little alley back there. But we had done it so many times, and it's usually the same girls, so it's like when we walk by them, they normally be like, yeah. Or pull out their knife, or they pimp probably across the street or something. They walk across the street or whatever and tell them, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when we walk past them, motherfuckers like, They ain't see us. So now we up against the fence, chilling. Here come the little John, pull up. They go in the alley. We like, bro, I'm telling you, you can set your watch to this shit, bro. How easy this shit used to be. Stroll around. It's like 5 of us, bro. And we already didn't hit a lick at the Julian's and a lick earlier at the corner store. Now we hitting this lick right here. It's like our 3rd lick, and like I said, it's like 5 of us, probably more than that. And we split everything down the middle. So these licks is like $3 a piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't no real money. Ain't no knots coming out of these prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, they probably stuffing their money in their pussy or something like that. And we ain't going that far. Yeah, you take what's in their bra, take their purse. You know what I'm saying? What's in their pants pocket? Sometimes they socks or whatever. But that be it. And we count the money. It was like $16 or some shit. We go to the liquor store. Now we had taste this Long Island iced tea. Now we want this Long Island iced tea. So we outside the store like, man, can you get us a Long Island? Can you get us a Long Island? My man come out the store after we get the liquor. He older than all of us. The woman whose house I knocked on earlier, this her son. They both addicted, you know what I'm saying, in the life. But he only like, he definitely in his 20s. He probably the same age as, you know, the older hustlers in the neighborhood. So he definitely up there with like the rest of them. So he probably like 25 or something like that at the time. And he tell me like, what's up, man? You want to hit a lick? I'm like, that's what we out here doing. He like, no, I got some guns.
Some real stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you a lick for some guns or you got some guns? He like, no, I got some guns. So I'm like, bet. So I'm like, tell everybody. He like, nah, just you though. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna do this shit with your ass. Like I said, this motherfucker on that.
Yeah.
so I'm like, yeah, I'm like, man, I'm like, you know, probably get me over here and probably rob me for my little $6 that I didn't hustled up on. So I'm like, hell no. So he like, what, you scared? I'm like, man, I'm gonna go get my homeboy. So he like, bet. My man is about the same age as me, so he wasn't really worried. So by the time I get my man, we walking. We now on like Ionia and Canton up in there, right where the same street that KFC be on. So we like right up in there, and it's the neighborhood, bro. It's probably like 2 in the morning, so motherfuckers still outside, you know what I'm saying? The division jumping, the gas station 24 hours, Julian's just closing, like, it's action. Oh, the chicken coop about to be lit in like, probably like another 30, 40 minutes, it's about to be jumping. And it's like 6 of us now. While we walking down the street, just us 3, more people, you know, man, what y'all doing? Where y'all going? Going to the Camp Hard Projects. Oh, shit, man, I'm going that way. Or, shit, let me roll or whatever. So now we deep. Dog can't say no now, you know what I'm saying? And we get right to the dead end of the street. And he say, man, how did he say this? He said, just to make the story short, he said, man, I gotta go get the gun. And I say, what? He said, man, I gotta go get the gun. He said, man, I was just walking down, I was just finna go to my auntie house right fast and then use the phone. He was like, but then, you know, we just kept on walking. He was like, I gotta go get the gun. I'm like, man, this old dope fiend motherfucker, man. I don't even know why I'm fucking with this dude. I was supposed to be with my cousin Darren. Yeah. He at the John White's. I'm way down here almost by the Camp Hall Projects. Now where you walk through that little fence to get to that, you know, that little cut down there. So he like, man, I'm gonna go get the gun. So he turned around, walked back the way we came. So we just out here standing now. So smoking cigarettes and shit, rapping or whatever the fuck, just bullshitting around, waiting on him to come back with the gun. Like literally waiting on him to come back with the gun. The nigga don't come back. I'm like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Where you going? I'm about to go back down to my cousin's house, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to sleep. Fuck this shit. So I'm walking down the street. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. And walking down and dude come up off of, what the fuck is that street? I want to say it's Sheridan or some shit like that. Shelby or whatever the fuck that street is down there. And he like, you got a light? And I'm like, nah. He like, all right. He asked my boy, he said, man, you got a square? And my boy say, nah, we on the sidewalk. They in the dude in the street. So I stopped. I said, man, what the fuck you need a light for if you ain't got nothing to light? Yeah. And he say, what? I said, nigga, you asked me for a light. You asked him for a fucking cigarette. Yeah. You ain't got no cigarette. What the fuck you asked me for the light for? And nigga said,
whistle.
Just like how my dad used to, like my dad said, when you hear me whistle, come out. Same whistle, bruh. Bushes started. Them folks coming out the side of the houses and shit. Two of these niggas like giants. Like, this nigga tall than a motherfucker. He fresh as fuck though. I'm talking about orange damaged suit. Remember that used shit? Got the orange short sleeve stonewash orange with the shorts set on. He got my fucking what do they call? Stacey Adams. I think he had on like some Stacey Adams, some Giorgio Brutinis or some shit. Chains on, orange Kango. This nigga fly as fuck with a gun in his hand. Dude got a tech, other nigga got a shotgun or some nigga got a 38, another nigga got a 45. It's like 5 of them. They're like, y'all niggas get up against the wall. We get up against the wall, he like, strip. And taking our clothes off and shit. Soon as I get my shirt off. Start raining out of nowhere, bro. Just like storming. Like rain hurt. Like this shit hit it. He's like, take your pants off, nigga. Take your pants off. I take my pants off. I'm sitting there. I got some I got the whole shit on underneath my so house of style, but the little in Food Town they used to have a little hair store. I think it was called OJ's. Yeah, so OJ's had the Lakers shit. Remember they had the Magic Johnson with the big head, the little body and shit. So I had the Magic Johnson shirt and the Magic Johnson shorts underneath my shit in case, you know, we'll go bump into some hoes. You know, I'm gonna come up out this thug suit and I'm gonna be ready, you know what I'm saying? So when my man see me, I take my shirt off, take my pants off, and he like, I said strip, nigga. I am stripped. He like, nigga, them shorts. Them ain't no drawers, nigga. I want to see your drawers, nigga. So coming up out the drawers, and my man say, man, fuck these niggas, man. We ain't giving these niggas nothing. This nigga ain't even with us for real. He just
somebody around the way.
No, he ain't from our neighborhood, nigga. From Eastern and Franklin, some of it. Just our neighborhood was so lit, bro. It ain't shit to like, cause the store jumping, the gas station jumping. It's like always like niggas from all type of hoods could, you know, if they cool, then they. So, but it's just one off-brand nigga today. I don't even know why I'm calling him off-brand. Shout out to my man, but he ain't from our hood, so that's why I said off-brand. But he the one don't want to give up the money. Everybody else, like I said, this shit free to us. We've been little twos and fews. So, like I said, after we bought the liquor, I probably had like $2 or something left, like 2 bills and some change or some shit like that. So when he say give me the money and I pull it out and give it to him, and he like, man, what the fuck is this? Like y'all niggas playing? Y'all think it's a game? So he like, it gotta be some more money than this. So they patting niggas down And he like, man, ain't no money. So my man like, fuck it, man. Like, we just finna start shooting niggas, basically. So now, my man over here is like, I'm looking at him like, dog, about to run.
Yeah.
And I tell my man over here, I'm like, I'm about to run. I had the chance to run when he asked me for the light. As soon as the niggas jumped out the bushes, I jumped into the street. I was on the sidewalk. I jumped into the street past dog and had ran like maybe like 2 houses away. And he said, if you keep running, I'm gonna kill your homeboy. So I stopped and literally turned around and walked into my grave damn near to get shot with these niggas because one, if I laugh and they died, I'ma feel like shit. 2, if I laugh and they live, niggas gonna try to kill me. This is how my niggas play. So you don't wanna leave your niggas, bro. In no way, so so I go back and back to where I'm at and he say, man, these niggas bullshit, man. So he lift the gun up. My man like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then go into a sock and then pull out like $200.
Yeah, he thinks it's enough to get him, yeah.
He go, and say, here, here, here. So now dude mad. It's raining. He fresh as fuck. He in a short set, no socks on, Stacey Adams, you know what I'm saying? This nigga mad as fuck, jewelry wet. Can't go soaking wet now, and these niggas pulling out $7, $2, $3, and all of a sudden this nigga like, whoa, 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 and you got a roll? Well, not a roll, but $200 in 5, 10s and 1s and shit look like a nice little roll. Yeah. So he upped the roll, and my man said, oh, you think it's a game? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one of y'all gotta go? And it landed on my man right next to me. And his brother, there's 2 brothers, they blood brothers, so his brother say, run. So he take off running. Boom! When he run, dude that upped the bankroll try to shoot a little slick move and run too, and dog just got to popping. So one dude is shooting at my man that's running this way. They put the gun into this dude's face and squeeze. Boom. I know his head gone, right? He hit the ground, they stand over him. Boom, boom. I turn my back. Boom! Hit me. I'm still standing though. I'm not on the ground. I look to my left. My man just stick the gun in my man's chest. The Tech 9, the nigga with the Tech, stick it in my man's chest. Boom! Ooh. He fall to the ground. Boom! I'm expecting to hear. I see a Tech 9 for the first time. You know, you see them on movies, but I'm seeing this bitch in real life. And that motherfucker go off, it sound like a regular gun. Just like, pow! I'm like, ah. So my man hit the ground, right? They hit him again. Pow! So the dude that's running, he run, instead of running to get help, he stopped and have the same epiphany I had. Yeah. And he turns around to come back. But by the time he turned around, come back, dog them gone. They all flee they different ways or whatever. And I look where the dude that's supposed to have been shot in the head, the one that I seen stick the gun, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even there. And I just watch him stood over. I seen him shoot this man in the head and stand over him and shoot his ass like 3 times.
And he gone.
He's gone. In my mind, God just
took him. You 12, bro.
Man, God just snatched him. So I look, I'm like, now I'm scared. Damn. And I realize I'm shot. The whole time I'm still standing while all this shit going.
Oh, you just turn your back.
And now that same ring, and boom, I fall. Boom, I get up. Around. I don't feel nothing. No blood. I grab my man. He said, man, leave me Shout out to my man. I wish I could say your name on this shit. He said, leave me alone, I'm dead. I'm like, man, you not dead, man. Get your ass up. He thinking that the dudes could still be in the area though. So he playing dead, yeah. He like, man, get away from me, man, I'm dead. So now I'm like, oh, I get it, right? So I go to my man, which is the biggest, when I say big, I don't mean like older, just chubbier, heavier than all of us. And I pick him up and he like, help me. This the one they stuck the gun into his chest with the tech and hit him. So I'm carrying him, maybe a house, he fall, I pick him up again, and then when I pick him up, I'm talking about, bro, I never seen so much blood in my life. He ended up put him on a colostomy bag. He was on that shit probably like a year, bro, in a wheelchair, probably like 2 years. Had the whole hospital set up in his house and everything like you come, but they literally gave him the front porch. They had a closed-in porch, and now all of that shit was his, like wires, tubes, bed, beep. In his house, bro. His parents, they must have had money to do that shit. Yeah. They had to, bro, but they own their house, so you know, you own your house in the hood, you lit. Yeah. And they had like, I want to say like 2 houses over there, 2 houses, 3 houses on Ionia. So my man, when I pick him up and the blood squirt out and he look at it and I look at it, like we both like, what the fuck? He was like, man, don't touch me, don't touch me. So I set him down. I was like, man, I'm going to get help. So where do I go get help from? Same fucking house that got all this shit started in the first fucking place. Be on her door. Again. Boom, 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 boom. Who is it? Tell her my name. I'm like, is Baby here? Damn, I said this nigga name.
We'll beep it out.
Fuck it. Is Baby here? And she like, no, Baby gone. I said, you supposed to go get the gun and come back. And she like, no, he gone. I said, I'm shot. And she said, what? I said, I'm shot. She said, I heard all of those gunshots. Is you all right? She's still talking through the door. Are you all right? I'm like, I'm shot, such and such shot, such and such shot, such and such shot. And she like, where they at? I'm like, they outside on the ground. So she opened the door. She like, sit down, sit down, sit down on the couch. She like, I'll be right back. She go to the same house that her son went to use the phone earlier. When he went to use the phone, he went and called Dog and them to set us up. Yeah. So she run to the same house to use the phone to call the police. So ambulance, they there probably like 10 minutes, fast, quick as fuck. Probably like 2 of them out there, as a matter of fact, cause my man that said he dead, he the first one on the ambulance, and then your bigger homeboy, he on the ambulance now. Dog that got that disappeared, he in heaven in my head. I swear to God, I just saw this nigga on Facebook.
So you ain't seen him since then?
I just saw this nigga on Facebook. I still ain't seen him in person. Yeah, I just saw this nigga on Facebook. Like,
he got shot
and disappeared. Disappeared. And I've never, until I seen him on Facebook like a month ago. So ain't that crazy though?
Wow, bro.
That's insane. Never. And then right now he act like he don't bring it up. He just like, he like my pose. He be like, man, your music fire, bro. Like, and that be it. Like, I be like, yeah, like he said, break the ice, nigga. Cause I wanna ask him, like, man, what happened?
Where you go?
I mean, later on, what happened came out or whatever. So when they put the gun in his face, he did this, so the bullet went through his hand instead of his face, and it went through his wrist. Went through his wrist instead of it, hit his wrist bone and then deflected up. He fell on the ground. Dude stood over him and shot. 2 bullets went into the concrete, and the 3rd bullet went into his ankle. And when the rest of the shooting started going, like I said, he was the first one to get shot. So when the rest of the shooting was going down and they were, you know, focused on shooting that dog running down the street, yeah, he dipped. He was gone. And then the only thing that really stopped them motherfuckers from shooting is a woman had opened her door because the shooting was da-da-da-da-da-da, then it stopped. But they were still there. And she opened the door. And then they seen her, and then she closed the door, and they shot into her house. Bow, bow. I'm talking about Grand Rapids, boy. I'm talking about back in the day, the Wild Wild West, bruh. So they into the ambulance and all of this shit. She said, you need to go get in the ambulance too. And I said, nah. She like, what you mean, no? I said, man, I'm supposed to be staying tonight at my cousin's house. If my mama hear that I'm out here on Ionia, I said, what time is it? She said, it's a little after 3. I said, woo, no. She done gave me like 5 t-shirts. I done soaked up every t-shirt with blood. Now she handed me the baby onesies. I'm sticking the onesies inside the wound and press, like on TV, they say, put pressure on it. I'm doing that, right? And it stopped. So I'm like, I'm good. So she's like, no, you need to get into the, I'm like, no, I'm trying to show her. I'm like, I'm straight. I'm like, I'm good. And she like,
that's how her
she like, is you shot for real? And she's like, you gotta be shot cause you bleeding.
Yeah.
And she smoked out. She's like, you gotta be shot cause you bleeding. And she's like, let me see. So I'm like,
you sure?
And she fell on the ground. Boom!
Wow.
Hit her head up against the table like.
So now she gotta go to the hospital.
She need an ambulance. So her sister run out and tell the. And it's one in here. I'm literally like trying to find somewhere to hide. I go to the front door because I'm finna run out the front door. Now I go to the front door, I see the flashlights coming up the thing, so I dip in the closet. Boom. I get in the closet. I'm like, I got this motherfucking dope in my... I throw that shit. Police come in there, he's like, what did you throw? He seen everything. He like, what did you throw? I ain't throw nothing. He's like, put your hands up. I'm like, man, I'm shot. And he's like, he's like, oh, you're the victim. I got him. He's right here. I got him. He's like, hey, we told 12 rounds, so we got 114 shots. Yeah, my height. What do you think my weight is and all that shit. And they say the ambulance gone. And he said, oh well, we'll just take him. So they boom.
Doing his job.
Picked me up like a baby, bro, in like slow motion. Had like like my hero. Like,
Give to him.
Yeah, I'm a baby.
Yeah. So
like he literally like get me in the car. He like get a blanket out the back, give me a blanket, and like shoot me to the Everybody Die hospital. Yeah. And they pushed me through, and we got our own unit, bro. I'm talking about the whole hood in this bitch. This bitch lit. I'm talking about the mothers, the cousins, the sisters, everybody here. Now, you know, they done heard the news and travel, such and such shot they at the hospital, but the news.
There's only trauma unit in West Michigan.
The news there, it was all over the news. You probably find the story and clip it for this shit. Cause we were so young. It was like a 12-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old.
And these grown ass men.
That shot us, bro. And I know who did it too, though. So after that shit happened, I'm in the hospital, and I'm literally watching them pulling bullets out my man, the heavier set dude. I'm watching. Like I said, we got our own unit. It's him, my other man, and my other dog, and then me. No, him, it's just 3 of us. Yeah, it's just 3 of us in that unit. Yeah, it's just 3 of us. So it's him, and then me. And I'm here, I'm laying in the bed, you know, this is everything calm. Now, they did everything they could do for us. Now we just basically laying here asking for ice and snacks and shit, whatever we could get, talking shit to each other through the curtains. And our parents, they let all our parents come back there at the same time. So now we all getting cussed out. Y'all motherfuckers, you supposed to be at your mom. He's supposed to be at whose house? My house? No, they said they was going to your house. See, like, y'all some lying, trifling motherfuckers. You going to your dad's house. I'm like, damn. So, like I said, my dad stays on Wealthy in Eureka.
Yeah. So
These the motherfuckers that shot me. I'm over there, bro. I'm talking about, I got my get back instantly though, cause I'm over there. I'm literally on.
She put you right in the.
I'm on the porch one day and I'm like,
Dog, all this at 12, man.
And I'm like, no,
can't be.
So I get up off the porch. Dog walk around the corner, walking right behind him. We walk right into the house, White House. I just keep on walking past. Go back, walk the whole block, come back. I tell my dad first. Man, he like, that's such and such now. I'm like, what? Like, these my niggas.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? He like, yeah, that's they uncle and that's the. I'm like, man, kind of thinking about not doing nothing, right? So then maybe like 2 days after that, my dad go to the speedway or whatever. That little incident happened where they hit him, and I was like, nah, we ain't finna do this. I was already nervous about myself, but I'm like, in my mind, when they got him, I'm thinking they now know that I'm over there, and now they just like, cause you know the movies and TVs and shit. I'm like, oh, watching all them gang move colors and all that shit. I'm like, I'm straight. Like they don't know where I'm. But I'm like, now I'm like, they know. I done followed this motherfucker. He must have noticed me. So I'm like, shit, it's up now. I go to the hood. Niggas like, give me whatever I want. Nobody will come with me though. I'm trying to get motherfuckers to come though. Motherfuckers like, I'm straight, bro. Cause like the hood is really like dying at the time. Like I'm saying, niggas, is Latavia gone yet? I want to say Latavia and Tasha is dead now, and now we shot. Yeah, I think they was gone before I got shot. I think Latavia was already dead. All of this shit is like a blur. I come to the hood. No, ain't no long story short. Y'all about to get all of this. I come to the hood. They strap me up, load me up. I got a little bullshit 10-speed. I get on the little 10-speed. I'm riding up and down the street. Riding up and down little Eureka. Floating. Just waiting on the motherfucker to come out. As soon as I don't give a fuck who it is. Anybody come up out this motherfucker, it's up. Finally get somebody to come up out that motherfucker where I go crazy. Light that motherfucker up, and then my plan is to go back to the hood, but when I'm coming on the 10-speed and I come around the corner, I fall. Like, fuck myself, my whole leg is damn near in the spokes. My feet slipped off the paddle, my shit went like that, in the back, I fell, boom, got up, my shit all scraped up and shit, I'm damn near limp, I grabbed the bike, I'm like, I'm just going to my dad's house now, so I'm like, my dad is this the corner right here, my dad 2 houses on the corner, the house is like 4 houses from this corner. So I done went all the way around the block, came back to the house, and now I'm watching them sitting right there on the porch. Go back to the hood the next day, like I said, tell her, high five, and nigga, you got down here, I heard. Yeah, that shit was crazy though.
Not Brooklyn, son.
Yeah. No, I got people from where he from too. My stepdad from. My stepdad from her. Oh yeah, them New York niggas got more stories than anybody.
But
bro.
I tell him, like, Grand Rapids was once a really wild place, bro. You know, like, man,
it's kind of wilder now. I think because we older, we not out there to witness it like our parents wasn't.
Yeah, our parents was. My dad had been shot at people, went to jail for attempted murders, all that. So, but that's just in the regular progression of their days. My dad telling me that's like how that happened, and he telling me stories. But
yeah,
to the fact that you did all this, bro, before you was in high school. Like you was off. Like
I was in high school maybe a week. I'm talking about in my life. I went to high school for maybe a week and dropped out of high school. That's when Westbridge and OIC and all that shit.
We were just telling. So me and Jay Jump were just telling Doski about that. The alternative school. Now you going to school with all the hoods.
Yeah.
So you in there, and a lot of times kids will drop out or leave because their enemies is in there.
Yeah.
So you going to school with.
And you go once you get kicked out 3 times, I think it was. You got 3 fights 3 times. You're expelled, bro. I went to Northeast a week.
I went to we went to the same schools, Madison, Northeast, all that.
Yeah, I got kicked out of Riverside, sent to Northeast in the middle of the year. We were selling weed. I got caught with weed in my locker at Riverside. Got kicked out of there, sent me to Northeast. Had these big ass, like how niggas got dreads now, but they wasn't dreads, they was just braids, and I had them sticking up. And this was my first day. It's probably like my 3rd day. And the principal, we all coming in, he said, "Look at this pickaninny." I said, "What the fuck is a pickaninny?" He's like, "Watch your mouth." I'm like, "You ain't watching yours." I'm like, "What's a pickaninny?" He's like, "Come to my office, I'll show you." And I get to his office, he busts out the books, Black history books, and showing me slaves and white people in blackface with their hair twisted up with rubber bands, trying to act like us and look like us. And he was like, "This is what you doing." He's like, "This is what you look. When I seen you walk in this morning, this is what I seen." And I flipped. I flipped, and I tore that motherfucking office up. So they kicked me up out of there. No more Northeast. I'm only there like a week, and then send me to Excalibur Prep. And I walk in Excalibur Prep my first day, and who is in my class? Floyd Mayweather. I said, "Damn, you bad too?" Like, I've been hearing about this thing, his father lit, he jogging through the hood. Like, he used to hang with Kevin Piggy over on Fuller. That was their homeboy until they got into a little fight or whatever. Then after that, their parents separated them. But I bump into him. I'm like, "Man, you were here?" He like, man, Floyd used to stutter. He's like, man, this school bad as hell, man. He's like, I'm about to get up out of here. He's like, fuck this. I don't think he went. I think that was his last school experience. I think after that he was probably just tutored or whatever, because he did, when he said he was gone, bro, and that nigga was gone, he was out of there. But it's lit. It's me, Tai Chi. I think Tai Chi there. Floyd Mayweather, Moan. I want to say, man, there's so many. It's all of Wealthy. It's all of Wealthy. It's all of Beam. It's all of Baxter. It's a couple Eastern and Franklin motherfuckers. Union and Thomas and all that shit is at Westbridge. Lafayette and Cass, they all OIC. We stayed on Buchanan at the time, which was right by Burton. So for some reason they shipped me all the way over to Plainfield because that's where the school was, all the way over there somewhere. So that shit was lit though. All the fucking teachers was probation officers, or police officers. It was only 4 teachers or something like that. 2 was probation officers, 2 was police officers. They didn't know the curriculum. They didn't give a shit about teaching us. Man, let us play dominoes all day, bro. I love that school.
As long as y'all was just chilling, not acting.
It was detention.
It was detention.
It was detention. That's all it was, bro. Like, show up, sit down, shut the fuck up for 6 hours.
And then just chill. And so through this whole time, are you still like writing raps? You still dabbling?
Never stop. Never stop. I'm rapping on the block. I'm battle rapping niggas on the block. It's only like a few rappers in my hood. My man Piggy, which I was in a group with. We had a group called Nom, Niggas on the Motherfucking Mission.
What age?
This is right after I got shot, so like 13, 14.
That's your first rap group?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely my first rap group. Definitely my, damn, is this before? Nah, it's not my first rap group. My first rap group was me and my little brother. My little brother nicer than me. Shout out to Q. We in the rap group, like when we in Muskegon, like after that shooting shit on Wealthy, my mom sent me my dad. Cause my mom sent me to my dad. My dad sent me to his auntie. She was a prison warden, so he figured she could scare me straight. Yeah. Man, they had big house. I'm talking about you walk into that living room, jacuzzi right there. As soon as you open the door, boom. First thing you see, then the kitchen, island, 2 stoves in the wall. Man, it was like in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. I'm talking about big, long ass driveway. He had 2 basketball things and this thing running full court, all that shit, bro. It was lit. Nigga wore Jordans every day. I never seen a pair of Jordans up close. Like, none of my cousins could afford Jordans.
Until you got there.
Yeah, like, man, how much them cost? Like, these $90. I was like, what? What? I'll never forget he had the 5. So whatever the year the 5s came out, them the ones he had, bro. And I was like, what? With that see-through grip and them shark fins on the side, man. And but that's when they sent me to Muskegon and stay with them. And I ran away. I was there maybe South Central. The movie come out, and she take me to Myers. She said, "What you want?" I said, "I want a pair of Chuck Taylors." She like, "You like them ugly shoes? We used to wear them shoes in high school. You know, we call them biscuits." And I was like, "Well," she like, "Cause you know the little rubber shit on the front. It's like call them biscuits." Shout out to my Aunt Lenny. Bought me my first pair of Chucks. So we get there, and I want the black ones, cause you know niggas got the black ones on South Central. But I go in the store and I seen some red ones. Man, I said, I want those. She was like, I was like, I need some red shoestrings. She was like, She was like, nope. I knew when you saw that red, cause she know I'm gang banging Vice Lord deep. She's like, nuh-uh. She was like, I knew I shouldn't have bought them red. I put them red Chuck Taylors on my feet, bruh. Stood in the mirror. I had a black Dickie suit. I put that black Dickie suit on, red Chuck Taylors. I put my red rag on my head. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, man, the hood gotta see me. They got to see me. Right now, the way I'm looking in this shit, I'm like, oh, they got to see me.
How you get from Muskegon to Grand Rapids?
Man, bus. Go right, get into her purse. She balling. I'm talking about when I open that purse, I'm talking about right to that purse. Go out there. Did I get on the bus? No, I walked. I literally walked, cause it's far, but it's not far. So they in a white neighborhood out on Apple Street, and I just walked straight down Apple till now I'm downtown in the hood. I get downtown, the bus station right there, right by the mall. Right on the bus station. I'm in the hood probably like 2 hours later. Red rag on my head, got that Dickie suit on. I walk down, which way did I come? I think I came from like the John White's. I'm walking down Hall Street. I seen my man Kev. He was like, man, where you get them from? I said, Muskegon. He was like, Muskegon? I was like, yeah. He was like, that's where you been? I was like, yeah. He was like, man, Piggy looking for you, man. He mad as hell. We was rapping. Yeah. Hey, man, Piggy looking for you. He mad as hell, man. So that was like my first real group. Me and my brother, we was rapping, but like, what do they call them? I just learned the term for this, where you take a cassette player and another cassette player. Yeah, but you playing the music on this, but you know, the radios have it, you got a record button, it also got a mic on there. Yeah. It's a little hole. Yeah. And we rapping into the little mic while, Case, touch me, tease me. Bruh, Case, what's the other song? That's him and Foxy Brown, right? And it's another, is it Outkast out at that time? No, no, they is. They is. So Snoop Dogg. No, Snoop ain't out yet. But that Case shit is, cause I got the.
You still got the music?
It's just a single. It's instrumental on one side, one song on the other side, and I got a couple more instrumentals. I don't remember exactly what they was, but I remember the name of my album is called Hysteria. I got 11 songs on this motherfucker.
So this your first album ever?
It's just a tape.
Do you still got it?
No, hell no. My boy probably do though, because it's been dubbed. Anybody in Muskegon know, they listen to this, jump in the comments right now and let them know about that Brown Hoodie Mob and that, what was this shit called? Me and my brother called ourselves Brown Hoodie Mob. We got with another kid named Phoebe that was from like the East Park Projects in the Heights, and he was nice as fuck, kind of remind me of Corrupt. We formed a little group, and we just had on brown hoods one day, and the motherfucker was like, what's your name? And yeah, Goody Mob is out. Yeah, so Southern Playlist, all of that shit is out, because the Goody Mob is out. And instead of the Goody Mob, we was like, we the Hoodie Mob. And he was like, the Brown Hoodie Mob. Dick nigga said, y'all the Brown Hoodie Mob, because we had both of that brown. But brown wasn't a cool color then. You know, this is a nice shit, cup yellow, green, everybody.
Yeah,
so we like, the Brown Hoodie Mob, that doodle brown ass, niggas laughing and shit. We like, oh shit, this shit lit. So a little talent show come up at the school, high school, Muskegon Heights High School. Or is it the middle school? No, it's the Muskegon Heights High School, but we're in the middle school. And because I got held back after I got shot. It was like right in the middle of the year, but summer was about to come, so I didn't get to pass that grade. So when I went to Muskegon, I had to do that same grade over, so I was still in middle school for like 6 months, and I got the credits, and they shot me to the high school. But the talent shit's a talent show, and I want to say, in my mind, I want to say we won.
Yeah.
I want to say we won it, but it ain't the reason why I don't remember if we won, because it wasn't like no money or no prize or no trophy or nothing. It was just like, what about this group over here? Yeah. This group over here. They got the loudest scream. Oh, this got the loudest scream. All right, you. And the person that was thrown, his name was Cat Daddy. He made beats, and he was like, I got a record label called Cat Daddy Records. He was like, man, y'all niggas dope. And he was like, I'm gonna take y'all to a studio. I had never been to a real studio. And he was like, we went to the studio, recorded this song called Mod Me Back. And my brother had, I don't remember if it was my verse or my brother verse, but it was like, mod me back to Fat Stacks and Cadillacs before niggas, mod me back to Fat Stacks and Cadillacs, back with niggas, before niggas was even thugged out, claiming the set. I'm in the club sipping bub, shooting dice, taking bets, taking bets, counting a 4-to-1 stretch in blackjack and roulette. Niggas try to check, but I get my respect. But being a top layer player, partner, what you expect. Every hour of the day, I'm protected by text. I can't believe this shit is flowing like this. Every hour of the day, I'm protected by text. Something about the WeMets, because Muskegon had like a task force team called the West Michigan Enforcement Team. It was like something about the WeMets or whatever. And I'm putting this shit together, bro, but it's like the way I'm rapping it then and the way I'm rapping it now, because I'm thinking of it, so my cadence is all fucked up. But then, my shit is, I'm talking about, and I'm spitting this shit, and he like, you going to Germany. He like, man, Chilla, Patilla, shout out to Chilla. You know Chilla. Yeah. Chilla Patilla, cousin is really E40. out there in the Bay, and they got Southwest Riders is the name of the album. I'm supposed to be on that. I didn't go to Germany, but I'm supposed to be on that shit. Bruh, when I tell you, my man Chilla, jump in this shit and co-sign for me. Bruh, when I tell you that one song, that Mod Me Back song, had Muskegon lit for at least until I left. And then if I go back right now, niggas bring it up. My man, when I just invited him to the listening party, he cracked a little joke about the Brown Hoodie Mob shit. But we went to a studio one time. The nigga Cat Daddy took me to a house, and I don't think we got to record. There's a bunch of niggas in there. You know, niggas just unprofessional. Once he got to drinking, it was over after that. But I was in the studio, but I don't remember recording nothing. Fast forward to me and Piggy, Red Eye Rackers, Charlie Wayne, Yant, and all of them got the house right there in my neighborhood. They rocking out. Shorty Spectac tape is already out. I think Wayne them working on some shit they self. Yant basically about to sign me and Pig. He telling us like, nigga, I'm about to take y'all to California, nigga. Y'all about to have houses, y'all about to have cars, nigga, whatever y'all want, with the clothes. My man. Shout out to Yant. If you still around living. I ain't heard nothing about you in years. It's been a while. But my man was king over there. You got my man E from my hood and Yant, nigga. I'm talking about them niggas getting it. Right when shit about to happen, we record the song. He set up a video shoot. We scrambling all over town trying to get outfits. And this nigga saying, man, I got y'all outfits the whole time, like just pull up. And when we get there, everybody sad, crying. They like, man, they just killed Yant. And I was like, what? And it was like, man, Yant dead. He in the hospital, and everybody, we all crying and shit, sad as fuck. And then somebody came over, it was like, man, he ain't dead. He's still fighting for his life. And it was like, oh, we was all happy and shit. And that nigga shot him in the stomach with an AK-47. When I tell you, bro, man, when I saw that dude's stomach, I'm talking about his belly button was over here. Like after skin grafts and surgery, and they pulling your skin this way and pulling your skin. That shit was nasty. But that was my very first time being in the studio. Me and my man Pig and my man Tweet, rest in peace Tweet, he killed himself. Right after that shit, right after Yant got shot up, whatever, we was just like bullshitting around, rapping. Sometimes Charlie Wayne let us up in there, you know what I'm saying? But we was Yant niggas, you know what I'm saying? Wayne like only really fuck with us because of Yant. And he had Shorty Spectac. Spectac shit is out bubbling. CD covered, credits on the back, all of that shit. His shit lit. So what the fuck you want to fuck with us for? So we back in the streets, and I think I'm pretty much done rapping after Yant gets shot. And cause we on our way to this video shoot, bro. I'm telling my mom, I'm like, man, we're getting this video, it's over. Like, I'm out of here. I'm like, this video? I just was in the studio for the first time. Now I'm shooting the video. I'm like, oh, I'm gone. Living the dream. And this nigga gets shot. So probably like 5 years later, I quit writing and everything. Probably like 5 years later, Dipset come out. And Digi love this shit. He playing this shit all day. In the car, in the stash house, all fucking day playing this shit. Purple City Bird Gang and Diplomatic Immunity. How many volumes is it?
2. It was a double disc, the Diplomatic Immunity.
Man, he playing the shit out of this fucking song, this tape, and I'm sick of hearing this shit. So I said, man, I could rap better than them niggas. He like, what? You could rap? I'm like, yeah, I could rap. He like, let me hear something. So I rap for my dog, and he like, you straight. He like, you straight.
Did you tell
me,
man?
Yeah, did he like?
Even if you're nice, he gonna tell you the first time.
He ain't never gonna tell you. He's like, he never told me I was nice. Never. My nigga never looked me in my face and said, bro, you got this shit, bro.
But you know he feel it though.
He just be like, nah, hell no. He used to call Caesar shit heroin music. He was like, man, this is heroin music.
Oh, so
that motherfucker be in there.
He like the upbeat shit.
He be in there. Yeah, he from Texas. Yeah. My nigga he want to hear that. He love RZA. He love Ghost Ray. Anything Woo. He love anything Woo. Locks.
Yeah.
And I want to say that's about it on the East Coast, but all of that South shit, I mean, that's where, he loved that shit. Knew all about that shit. And then, over there, Griggs and Division, them niggas' music taste is not like ours. Like, it's crazy how this city.
How so close you are.
Yeah, and it's so different.
Yeah.
So, like, Union and Thomas, when I grew up on Union and Thomas, they was strictly hip hop. Like, Dougie Fresh and all of that shit. When I moved on Woodlawn, it was like West Coast music, like Spice One and gangster rap, Gangster Nip and South Park Psycho and what's my man from Detroit? That was Nodis. They was Satan spelled backwards, Nodis, but his name was I met him too a couple times, and you know how they say, don't ever meet your
idols.
Yeah, I was like, man, this nigga ain't nothing like that. Nah, this nigga ain't nothing. Damn, what's his name, bro? But he was killing shit anyway. Jake the Flake, Dayton Family, all of this shit. That's Cass, Lafayette, Prospect. That's what we playing over there. But you go to Griggs and Division over there, man, these niggas is playing Ghetto Dope, Master P, Cash Money. Man, I used to get in the car with my man JB. Shout out to you, Hove. I used to get in the car with him. I'm telling this niggas open the CD book. I'm telling he used to literally have everything. And like he used to go to the store and say, "What come out this week?" I'm like, such, like give it all to me. He had everything.
Every CD.
Everything. And I wasn't buying music at the time, buying DVDs for sure, but not buying like no mixtapes or none of that shit. Digi-buy we had Beatniks every day. This nigga was 20 CDs, like. So what I'm buying them for? Yeah. If I want, I just take it from him and go play the shit. So I ain't buying nothing. Like I said, little DVDs and all that shit. So I'm listening to music, but not participating in it until this nigga drive me crazy with this Dipset shit. So I started writing again.
And that's a gap from when John got shot to that point.
Yeah,
so
I'm not. Yeah, like 5 years. I'm not writing at all, bro. I'm not writing at all. I'm just gang banging and in the streets. Yeah. Getting bigger though. I'm getting bigger. There ain't no corner store shit. No, I'm like up there and I got money, I got time. Oh, find me a studio. I want to say my man Poe first. Shout out to Reality Check. He had a studio on Eastern and Franklin, where they had the old mosque used to be. Right down matter of fact, right across the street from what is that, Fanny's?
Yeah.
Right across the street from Fanny's, where they sell incense and all that shit, that red building. He had a studio. I had a office up in there. I ain't do shit but stash shit up in there. But I had an office in the back. He had another room over to the side. He turned his shit to a studio. My shit was just like a closet. I never put a desk, a chair, a laptop, or nothing in that motherfucker. I had it like 2 years. But I'm helping him get motherfuckers in here. Am I GunRule TV?
I was gonna ask you so at that
I
point.
want to say I'm starting it
because you said you're getting DVDs. So now
and that's what sparked me. I see French Montana. He got this Cocaine City shit. Really, before that, I kind of had the idea, but I was just like, how is they doing this shit? Then once I learned, oh, any camera can do this shit. You don't need no movie camera, any fucking camera. What I need next, I need a laptop or a computer or something, because you gotta, you know, put the footage from the camera into the fucking computer. And the editing program to edit the shit.
What we editing off of first?
Fuck, whatever was on the computer, whatever came on the computer. When I got my Apple, when I got my Mac, it was iMovie. When I had my Windows computer, I want to say it was maybe, it's not for Adobe Photo. No.
You know what was on the Windows back then?
What was the editing program? Final Cut. Final Cut.
It wasn't Final Cut, not on Windows, but on Adobe is Final Cut.
Yeah, that's what it is. So it is Adobe. It is Adobe.
On Apple is Final Cut.
So
on Apple is Final Cut?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had Premiere, but Premiere.
Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck to learn. When that Final Cut came out, man, that shit was hard as fuck to learn. But yeah, the Adobe shit on the Windows, I was fucking. That shit was easy as pie.
So you walking around basically with your first camcorder, and then you
not yet though, not yet. I'm writing, and I find a studio, and me and Poe talking one day, and I tell him, I'm like, man, I'm about to start recording this shit. Make my own motherfucking DVDs. And he was like, word. I went and got the camera, just a little, it was probably like a $40 camera, $50 camera. I went to Walmart, shit, 24 hours, it's probably like 4 o'clock in the morning. I just leave from where we at, just in the middle of the conversation. Oh, I'm going to get the camera, fuck it. Give me the best camera they got. And it's like, everything is like this at that time. And it's just like, was it a Canon? I think it was a Canon PowerShot.
You got an amazing memory, man.
A Canon PowerShot. EOS ain't even invented though. It's just like a little digital shit with a little SD card in there. And I'm showing up to niggas with this camera, man, and the tripod that fucking big. So imagine the tripod that big for this little bitty ass camera about the size of that battery thing right there. And I'm showing up trying to record niggas with this, and niggas is laughing. They like, man, what the fuck is it? Man, I thought you said this nigga could shoot videos. I thought you said you could do interviews. I'm like, man, this a Canon, nigga. Niggas ain't know what it was, though.
Yeah, because everything was compact at the time.
Yeah, niggas ain't know what it was. But yeah, got up in there with that first camera. Started my first interview with Ken Deal. I interviewed Ken Deal first. He had just got his expedition, put his rims on there, bought him a chain, got him a watch with rodeo watches floating around, JoJo's and all of them shits with the little Trajan. Everybody got a Trajan watch. Nigga got his chain and his Trajan watch. My man feeling good about himself. I record him. He busts a little freestyle. Boom, we put it up. He say, man, you gotta come record me in the studio. And I'm like, studio? He like, yeah. Tar, shout out to my man Tar. Tar rapping. Tar is like, it's Tai Chi, is king. But then you got Thailand, but she ain't Thailand then, she's Chocolate Thai. You got Chocolate Thai, who's like in the realm of her own. They like our stars at the time. It's
so
Tai Chi.
You have, bro, somebody got a connection to Tai Chi.
Yeah.
So Tai Chi and Shadow House.
Yeah.
Everybody that had been in Shadow House at some point, and V12, he went to Atlanta first with Tai Chi.
Me and Tai Chi is battle rapping each other in the bathroom every day at Riverside. We going to Riverside together.
So he had the studio though.
No,
Tar had it.
No, Nas is Nas studio. This is how I meet Nas and Caesar. So Deal like come to the studio record me. So the studio ended up being Nas' house, but Tar is like Nas artist at the time. And Tar got a CD out too. Cover, credits, same shit Shorty Spectac had.
Official, they got everything on
it's
it.
lit, right? And he calling himself the king of GunRu. And I hear this boy tape, and I said, oh, no. I mean, he talking. He's pop shooting niggas. I'm like, nigga, you ain't doing none of that. I've been in this town all my life. I know all the hitters.
Yeah.
I know all the killers. I know all of the, and no.
Yeah.
No. So, we at Nas house. I record my man. He introduced me. Nas say I could come back. I had been writing at the time, maybe like a good solid year, 2 years. Man, I probably had, no bullshit, bruh. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I probably had 1,000 songs. 3-verse songs. Choruses, because niggas ain't 2 verses at that time. Niggas doing 3 verses, a chorus, a verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse. Sometimes a bridge in the middle of it. And yeah, no structure, because like I said, I'm rapping to Arms. You remember DJ Arms? Yeah. I'm rapping to Arms. What is this shit called? How to Be a Rapper Volume? Whatever the fuck it's called. I'm rapping to his shit, and I know when the hook is about to come. So I know that's the hook. Stop, nigga. So I don't know how to count bars, but I know when to shut the fuck up.
Fit in there.
I know when to shut the fuck up. So now I got it in my head to like, when I'm rapping, I'm like, the hook gotta be coming up soon. And then you hear the, like, you know, beat inflection is about to, that's the hook coming. Boom. So I can stop. Boom. So I'm in the studio doing this, bro. Like literally just like these, flip the page. This verse don't even go with this verse. It's just words. And I'm just reading and shit. And just as fast as I'm reading and rapping this shit, my man Nas is recording and mixing this shit. Like my man just said, Black said on my page, I posted a video, he said, and that nigga Nas had my shit mixed before I get out the booth. And I swear, bruh,
He was getting it done.
I do 5, like, this song over, boom. I put that other beat up, put that next one on, and I go to rapping again. Put that next beat on. I go to rapping, put that next beat on. Boom, I got like 5, 6 songs. Man, bounce them motherfuckers out for me. Boom, boom, boom. Burn it on the disc. I take the disc to my man. He gonna make 100, 200 of them by the next day. Passing them bitches out. Literally just Sharpie writing on the motherfucker. Wolfpack Presents. Passing the motherfuckers out, passing them out. Go back again, do another one. Go back again. Now I'm on my 3rd mixtape. I got a little buzz in the city now. What is it? I'm doing The Corner and Head, hit me up, because I'm doing the GunRule TV shit, all this shit at the time. And he hit me up like, man, I want you to be on my shit. His shit is called The Pyrex. Yeah. My series was called Pyrex Vision. Yeah. But once I seen that, I was like, I'm just gonna change it to the Corner, and then Pyrex Vision is gonna be the subtitle. So it's The Corner Volume 1 Pyrex Vision, The Corner Volume 2 Classic Gangster, The Corner Volume 3 is Yellow Tape, I think it is, and that's on YouTube right now. That whole mixtape, that's the only one that I got that I can actually go back and listen to. The Wolfpack Presents RanRu had 3, that Corner shit had 3, so I was like 6 mixtapes in.
And at this time you met Ran, I mean, you met C's.
No, not yet. Me and Nas rocking out. I'm going to Nas' house. He charged me like $10 a song. I'm just tossing him 100. Record this shit that day. Nas gonna bounce it, burn it. I'm gonna take it to my man. Same process, bro. Mm. So I'm literally dropping, no bullshit, bro. These six mixtapes I got done in probably like 2 months, 3 months. It ain't long. Yeah. These motherfuckers out here, every time you see me, they're like, man, let me get that. And I'm like, oh, there you go. Like, man, this ain't the one, man. I'm talking about the one with the one where you dissing Danny. Because I had a song that was dissing Danny, but not really dissing Danny, but I just said, welcome to the candy shop. Holla at Randy about that bullshit Danny got. Man, but my phone was off the hook though. It was like advertised. It was like a calling card. Like Danny killing shit at the time. He ain't doing that shit no more. But you know, this is our past. But yeah, Danny killing him at the time. So to even be mentioned in the same breath as him as a hustler is like you made it. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was killing shit. So motherfuckers wanted to hear that. But I bump into Chael and he like. Or was it GC? I think GC's son, Cam. Shout out to Cam. Cam got to be like 20 now or some shit, right?
Yeah, he up there.
Damn, that's crazy. So we had Cam, I want to say, 3rd birthday party. He like turning 3 or 4 or something like that. He little. And Chael like, man, you do this. I pull the camera out, set it on the tripod. I'm talking about the biggest laugh. You know, Chael fat ass. Man, get that little shit out of here. He been with Floyd and all this shit. He done seen it.
Yeah.
So he laughing. He like, man, get that shit out of here. I'm like, wait till you see what I do with this shit. So he see it. He like, oh, nigga, you gotta shoot my shit. So he called me. He like, I'm at the studio on Fuller Street. I want you to come through. You know what I'm saying? And I get there, and it's a house full of niggas. Bub, Clydro, Phil Gates, Big Key, Ray Soprano, I want to say maybe D Smooth is there, maybe not though. But D Smooth, shout out to Rustic Arms, he rapping at the time. House full of rappers, and I'm there to record them because it turns into. It's supposed to be a music video, then it turned into a meeting about them being a group. So I'm like just recording the meeting, and then we go in the basement and I shoot a couple videos. That's when I'm a motherfucking dope boy in these streets. I'm a motherfucking dope boy. That shit was hard as fuck, Chael shit. That shit was hard as fuck. And Bud rapping on that shit, so it's like the first features together.
That was a great segue. I was gonna ask, how did y'all get together? So you didn't know them prior to going to the house?
Bub, I knew.
Yeah.
Bub, I knew because the situation I mentioned earlier about the shooting and all that shit, that was Bub people.
Yeah.
So that's when my dad told me. I was like, damn, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? So, but that was his people. So I knew Bub and Clydro used to play with like my little sister and Wooly and them. You know what I'm saying? They used to mess around, so I knew them. But Big Key, nope. Caesar, nope. Chael was the only one that I was there for Chael, so he was the only one that I had a real relationship with. But we filmed that shit. They shot that little video. I want to say Robbie Gutter was there too. Maybe Trill City. I meet all of these niggas in one day. And this is the ascension to GunRule TV after that, because I'm in the building with every rapper in the city.
Yeah.
We all in one room now.
Yeah.
And half of these niggas never been on the camera before.
Yeah.
So like they need me, I need them.
Yeah, content.
My whole plan is not really content. My plan is to build this shit up with all the rappers and grand rappers on this DVD. And then I'ma highlight myself as a rapper on this DVD, and then I'm gonna blow up like French Montana.
That was the whole goal.
That's my whole plan.
So your goal going into it wasn't to get into the group?
No, hell no. I wasn't even, I was writing, and I didn't even know Caesar was Nas' brother.
Okay.
Check this. So when he introduced me, and I think, when not he introduced me, when he introduced himself to me, and like, this my house, this my studio, all of that shit. I'm like, yeah, I'll be recording with a kid named Nas. He like, that's my brother. And I was like, oh, like it went, I was like, oh. And I was like, man, how much you charge? He was like, 50. I was like, man, your brother charged 10, nigga. What the fuck? And coming over here. So he was like, my brother ain't got this shit. And you know, Caesar, if you've been on that Fuller Street, I'm talking about, he got a lot of shit in his house now, but Fuller Street?
Season comp are always preaching quality. Instruments, anything you buy, it's gonna be cameras,
everything.
It's gotta be.
What do you say? Buy it, hurt once. What's his motto? Comp when he buying something expensive, he always got a little saying something like
hurt once.
Some shit.
About if you don't buy cheap, you gonna hurt all.
Yeah, well, some shit. Yeah, some shit. Yeah, some other shit. But yeah, that's him and Caesar for sure. And, but yeah, we start rapping with my dog, man. We get on a song together. Nas there. Nas show up, and Nas supposed to be making a beat. Oh, damn. Caesar, you about to be mad in the motherfucker. So we always tell it like that. Ninth Cloud was the first song, but it wasn't. It's a song. Caesar and Nas both made the beat, and I did like some pimp shit. It was that's pimping, baby. Cause you know, Chael and them, they was all on that. Yeah. So I did some shit like that's pimping, but I was really just like telling my dad life. I was like just wrote some shit like what would my dad say in this shit, and I don't think none of them niggas really fucked with it, bro. Like Nas loved it cause he recorded me. Caesar wasn't even wasting his time. Caesar was just sitting around watching. He like, my brother here, you fuck with my brother. He records you at his house. He can record you here. You know what I'm saying? So me and Nas rocking out, and we recorded that song, and then niggas was like, Caesar was like, slide over. Like, let me get it. And they got on there, man, pulled that shit. Doom, 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 doom. Man. Remember that, hey girl.
Put a beat up.
Man, chop that shit up. Chael say, I'm first. Chael get on that motherfucker. And I'ma screw work just like I do a work, put her up, twirl around, put her in the coupe and skirt. And Joey B, I'm flying, no nothing, whoever it be, I'm flapping my wings, I'm on cloud nine, so I don't think I'm coming down. And GC on it, GC come on, Cranberry, he had an Impala, he like, Cranberry, Impala, sway headboard, knocking the weave out your head or some shit. He say some old fly shit, and the hook come back on again, and
So this your first song together?
First song, Cocaine in the Clear Glass, Cocaine in the clear glass, haze. No, champagne in the clear glass, haze in the Kush wrap. My mom wanted a doctor. I was destined to push that, push until it pushed back. Push it to the limits, no option. I had to push crack. Pops was a pusher. He pushed me until I pushed back. Doc was a pusher. It's documented. Just look back. I took losses as a hustler. I hustled until I got back. They shot me. But once I got out the hospital, I shot back. Stop that. Stop it. Ain't no stopping Pack gang. We ain't made a thing off of fucking rap. We cooking and we cutting that. We chopping and we touching that. You get it how I get it. You got it. You know I'm getting that. Cloud 9, that white cloud. Cloud 9, that cloud white and white cloud. Smoking white owls. No Reggie White in my white owl. Like something, man, I'm talking about. Kill this shit, right? I come up out the booth. And like, man, this nigga, chill. Man, this nigga, man. I wanted to go, I should have went last. And Caesar like, nah, because Caesar always been Caesar. Even like when he wasn't the head,
He always had the word.
He just know what he wants. He's saying, nah, I want you on there first. You the biggest voice, like you the biggest thing right now. Chael was with that Floyd Mayweather. No, just that Floyd Mayweather look, that filthy rich shit that he was. Ty and them was going down. I don't think Tyler and them was even rapping no more at that time. Chael is the biggest in this town, bruh. And Willie, forgive me, Will. Willie's always the biggest. Lion Willie's always the biggest. But Chael killed that shit. I'm super excited. I'm like, yeah, I got Chael on this shit. I got such on this shit. I'm like, what we gonna do with the song? He like, I'm gonna put it out. Like, I'm about to bounce it. I'm gonna give it to you. Gave it to him. That shit went straight to YouTube. Boom, right? Put it on YouTube. Motherfuckers hearing this shit now. We had already had a little meeting about the 1,000 Ego shit. They hear me. They heard I could. They heard I could rap, but now they hear I could rap. Our next song after that, for me, I think I instantly started recording Ace of Spades on Ice. I asked him how much he want for studio time. He said, man, I tell you what, because at first he told me 50, so I tell you what, bro. You help me out on the internet, and I help you out in the studio. And I said, what you mean? He said, well, shit, just shoot my interviews, you know what I'm saying? Put me online, you know what I'm saying? Record me, you know what you do for GunRu TV. It's like, I'm charging niggas, I want to say like $75 an hour, $150 an hour, some shit at the time. So I'm like, nigga, I charge $150 an hour, and you charge $50. Nigga. You got to make this shit make sense. He's like, nigga, you record whatever you want, however many songs you want, whatever. Yeah, it's like, just do my interviews. When I tell you, I have never paid for studio time with Troy Caesar. Never once went in my pocket and hand that man a dime for a beat, for a studio session, any of that shit off of that deal. And I've only recorded 2 Troy Caesar interviews.
You about to have the whole city mad, bro.
Bruh, this nigga treatment. Yeah, so nobody know this. Yeah, this is all news to now, cause now now niggas can put 2 and 2 together and be like, that's why that nigga dropped all them fucking. They probably was thinking like, man, Ran dropping a bag over there, cause I was dropping a bag with Nas. Yeah, Nas went from a red car to a Mercedes and a moped. Like, well, they already lit. I ain't saying I bought this shit,
but you contributed to it.
And Deal, you know what I'm saying? Tar, all of them, like Nas shit was jumping, bro. Nas shit was probably popping more than Caesar shit.
Because Troy selected. No, before you move on, you want to pause it? So what I want to say is nobody has been entrenched in the streets and the neighborhoods more than you in your time frame. That's what I have to say. Because you was not only like fearless, like you said, GunRule TV. You meeting everybody, you was 12 in the street, so you know the guys older than you.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying now. Like, you're just saying qualified.
You qualified.
Okay, like, to speak on it.
So I know Cello from playing at the park.
Right.
My older brother Floyd was good friends.
I knew Cello since he was 6 years old.
Exactly. So like even, I mean, we could talk about even Thomas from Skeeter Hawks. Yeah. Thomas' grandmother's my godmom. Dog, his grandfather's my godfather. Wow. I be knowing these people like that. So, I wasn't in the streets. I just grew up in the hood. You have been in circles with these people, bro, in situations and ways that I think cannot be underestimated. I think.
No, I get what you're saying.
Your path to this point, bro, has been immaculate, man. I don't think people really tell you that. I think
that I'm alive is immaculate.
But bro, without GunRule TV, we don't have a voice for that time period before niggas caught to the internet.
A lot of people say that.
And I'm talking about
it's other platforms out at the time.
What I'm saying to you, it's other platforms who don't have the reach. Other platforms couldn't go.
They wasn't in the streets.
Yeah, but
they wasn't in the streets. They couldn't come to those places. They can't go. They can't go.
To get a resume that's certified, bro, you have to actually live that. You can't just pop up with a camera in some neighborhoods. You know that.
No, niggas want to steal it.
Anywhere
niggas want to, man, put a gun in your face and take your camera. Man, I was coming in spots with $10,000, $12,000 worth of camera equipment, bro. In the, what is this, 2007? Whenever that fucking movie is with Jason Statham, the transporter, whatever year that movie come out, I'm watching the behind the scenes and I see this fucking camera and I say, man, what the fuck is that? And I was like, is that a camera? I was like, man, so I don't know if I Googled it or whatever the fuck, but I found out what that camera was, and when I found it, it was right up the street, right at Norman's camera. And I went up in there and that motherfucker was like, he was like, you don't want, I told him, no, I want that camera. He was like, hey, you don't want that camera. Come look at this. And try to, like, how much is that? He's like, it's like 800 to 1,000. And I'm like, nah, man, I want the best camera you got. He was like, yeah, like, this camera is a movie camera. I'm like, yeah, I saw it on Transporter. He was like, you took the words right out of my mouth. He was like, this is the movie, the camera they shot Transporter with. And he was like, I don't think this is an entry-level camera. And he was like, you said you never had a camera. I said, yeah, I had a little. It was like, yeah, that's not a camera. And I told him about the little power shot. He was like, yeah, that's not a camera. He was like, this is a real camera. And I was like, man. So I laughed. I went home. Yeah, so the internet is definitely jumping. So I'm Googling and doing research on this motherfucker and learn it. Just don't even got the camera. Just watching motherfuckers on YouTube. Just fuck with it and learn aperture, learn white lighting, learn all of this shit, bro. Then went and bought the motherfucker. Me and Digi, I said, man, I'm finna go get this camera. He was like, what? I was like, nigga, I'm about to go get this camera. He was like, you talking about that movie camera? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna buy me one too. I'm like, what the fuck you gonna do with the camera? He's like, what you gonna do with the camera? I'm like, nigga, I'm about to do Smack DVD. He's like, shit, me too. So I was like, oh, so you in? He's like, yeah, I'm with it. Yeah. That nigga did two events, and after that, he was like, man, I'm walking around with this camera sweating and shit. He was like, fuck this shit. And the first night, that nigga said he complained about his shoulder so much. He's like, man, these heavy ass cameras. I'm like, bro, they supposed to be on tripods. Yeah. They big ass camera. I'm like, they're supposed to be on tripods. He's like, nigga, you can put your hand in it right here. Nigga, if you can put your hand in it, you can hold it in your hand. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. So we get them motherfucking cameras, dog. The first one, I want to say, it was like 9,000 and some change or whatever. And he like, can you come back to the office to fill out the tax thing for over $10,000 or whatever the fuck? And I said, oh, no. He said, man, I got it. I said, we'll buy 2 of them. He said, y'all want to buy 2 of them? He said, do I even got 2? He went in the back, he came back, he was like, I got 3, so you want to buy 3? I was like, you want to buy 3? I was like, nah, we buying 2 though. I was like, give me a play on them. He was like, oh, now you want a deal? I was like, hell yeah, we buying 2, motherfucker. He was like, he ended up giving me the motherfuckers for, I want to say like 79 a piece. 79 a piece, so it was under the 10. We ain't had to do no bullshit. Now he made money. We got 2 cameras. Came back and got the fucking crane. I had a crane, bruh, that was like, I want to say I paid like $1,500 for this motherfucker. Fill up this whole room. It was a tripod, bro. The one leg, like if this the center where the camera go, the legs go all the way out to about where that table at. That shit lift up in the air like 30 feet.
So think about that though, bro. I really put that in perspective. You filming people in Grand Rapids with this camera. They have no idea what this is.
We filming with I got a little camera also, but yeah, when the big cameras come out, we ain't really filming no niggas, cause now we got the big head. We saying niggas gotta pay to get on GunRule TV now. Yeah. We just spent all this money, so we just filming strippers, bro. We all in the strip clubs, out of town filming shit. Started working on a little movie, you know what I'm saying? But it got too crazy, you know. We got all real props, real everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you Robert S. and
oh yeah,
95,
oh yeah,
real
oh
everything
yeah.
on the camera.
And that I mean, we shot a lot of it. And them tapes is out here somewhere. I don't know where they at. I don't have them. Trey don't have them. But I mean,
somebody got them.
Man, we had some shit, bro. We had some shit for sure.
So you work on GunRule TV. You film Troy Caesar maybe twice, and then now you working. Ciroc on Ice.
Ace of Spade on Ice first. Ciroc on Ice. Corpse on Ice was supposed to be next, but Capcom come into the picture, and he want to do like some different type of beats. Not really. I'm rapping to whatever's popular, and Caesar is recording me, but he's not making beats for me. Yeah. Because like I said, I'm barely recording him, so he ain't finna jump out the window and do, you know, go over and beyond for me. It's like, yeah, tit for a tat, nigga. He made Drugs and Jazz is my first
Troy Caesar beat?
I want to say Drugs and Jazz is my first Troy Caesar beat, bro.
How did you feel about the impact of that song? Because that's one of the songs that everybody loves. And it's a snippet. 20 bands weigh 200 grams.
It comes at a time in my life to where everything is crumbling. Everything around me is crumbling. When Ace of Spade on Ice, lit. Ciroc on Ice, lit. Boondock Saints is starting to get dark. Like
I remember, even on the cover, one of the covers, you had the chunky bracelet.
Yeah,
that's
Ace of Spade.
Ace of Spade.
Yeah, and if anybody can find that cover right now, when you're looking at that cover, none of that shit is Photoshopped. None of that shit is Photoshopped. Those are all real Ace of Spade bottles.
How much was Ace back then?
Gold, 400, 350 if I'm getting it from Joe's in the hood. He always gonna show me love. So 350 for the
nobody drink Ace before?
For the gold. Nah, hell no. Nobody, they ain't even know what it was. I told Joe to order the shit. He's the first and the dude on Eastern Franklin, I forgot his name, at Miss Tracy's. He ordered it for me one time, and I didn't come exactly when I was supposed to come. I think I came maybe a week later or some shit. He ordered me silver because Joe would only give me gold bottles. Like I said, $350. He was probably paying $100 for the motherfuckers or some shit. And my man said he could get the platinum bottles. So I was like, platinum? They got silver? I didn't even know. I was just seeing gold on music videos. Jay-Z had the gold. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, there's silver. So he give me silver. He like, I think he's saying 500. I think he want 500, 750 for the rose, 500 for the silver, and like 400 for the gold. And I would literally buy 3 bottles, a silver, gold, and a red, at least 3 times a week. I'm buying, so like 9 bottles a week. I'm drinking this. And when in the beginning, they was coming in like the Crown Royal bags, had a little velvety bag, but it'd be like a little black bag. You stick to the champagne would be in that. So I had, them black bags, bro. No, I hung them on my wall as decorations. Just thumbtacks and just hung them on my wall. It was like 99 bottles of Ace on the wall. Man. I'm talking about I had an office. It was a whole house, but I just used it as an office space for GunRule TV. I had the interview room, computer, like how this shit is. Yeah. And upstairs I had a movie theater and the movie theater had like a little side room, and I just turned it to a bar. We call it the Ace of Spade Cabin. You know, you go in there, By this time, they got the plastic, I call them caskets, but you know, like the case, you open it. So I got the the bags all over the walls, and I got the casket things all down the bar, then all on the bottom of the floor and all up the wall, and the motherfuckers used to come and see. It's a video on right on GunRu TV right now. My man Trill Thash, shout out to TT Gamble. He say, "Bitch, y'all niggas in the club fighting over a bottle of Mo. Do you know what this shit is?" So he grab it, he pop it up. He like, "This shit come in a casket. This is a motherfucking casket. Yo, champagne come in a casket. Like, this one bottle is a whole case of Moet." Yeah. And motherfucker was like, when he said that, it had dawned on me. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Like, you really, like, damn, what the, because this is your lifestyle. This is not like.
It's like, with me, I don't know about if, I'm frugal as fuck, bro. Yeah. Not tight, but I could not buy a Bentley. I could not buy a Rolex. I could not. But once I talk myself into that one purchase, that one big purchase.
I'm the same way.
So you know. So you know.
So, I mean, I don't want. Okay, so let's see. We'll see if we keep it now. Because I know at one point you had a crib in Miami, right?
Close. Panama City.
You was in Panama. Yeah. You had the Benz, like you.
500 series at 13. 325, like 13 years old. 5 at like 15. Man, I done had something, and I literally bought cars and hid them. Like, literally buy them, drive it from the fucking parking lot, straight to the used store, close the motherfucking garage, and maybe like, oh man, we going Chicago, or we going such and such. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go rent a car. And I just go to the used store and get my car and then pull and then it's like, oh, you in a rental, but it's really my car.
Really your car.
Yeah, I used to do that shit all the time, bro. All the time.
Because I know at that point, like you said, the bracelet was causing a buzz. Like, you had a chunky bracelet. The Ace of Spades. I remember we had the Miami, in Florida, the Benz and stuff, but you always kept it like you said, you know, some guys try to hide it. You could just tell, like, you wasn't trying to be flamboyant. It's your lifestyle.
That because I'm frugal. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. So when you see a person, well, when you see me with all of this shit, and you talk to me and I'm just a normal fucking guy, is because I only got that bracelet because I talked myself into that big purchase. Yeah. Oh no, my brother gave me that bracelet because he got my stash house broken into, and motherfuckers took my safe, took my wedding ring, took like 5 guns up out my shit, I said, nigga, give me that motherfucker. Give me that motherfucking bracelet. It's like, you can have all this shit. He took his bracelet out, took the ring, one of a kind Cardis, took his one of a kind, 101 Yays, took them motherfuckers, I gave it to me. He's like, man, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Yeah. But I was like, man, that was my wedding ring, bro. And
that meant more than anything.
I mean, to my wife it did. To me, I don't wear rings. I don't wear jewelry. I hate this shit. Like I said, if you see me with it, it's because I didn't. Well, Jay-Z got a bracelet and it worked for him. So if I get a bracelet and a watch, and then I get a bracelet and a watch, and then you be looking at it like this, like, it kind of look better if I had a ring. Yeah, the ring.
Because you had the big ring too.
You're like, damn, but if this shit was gold instead of white, so then you go get a gold set, and you're like, you rose gold out, and now you got a rose gold set, and yellow diamonds come out, so now you want yellow. It don't stop. Yeah. And you keep talking yourself into this shit, man. I'm talking about my wife. She outside, but my wife will tell you, man, my jewelry box at home right now.
Stupid.
Insane.
And it's just not you.
Insane. I won't. I mean, my wife got all type of shit. Just when we moved to Michigan City, we got into a bit. Well, we was in Vegas, but we was living in Michigan City. We had went to Vegas to go jewelry shopping, and I buy her like 2 sets, and 2 kits, and we come back. No, we in the Airbnb, and she putting it all on, and she like, when we going back home? I was like, oh, we'll go probably like a week or something, and she like, oh, I can't wait, like I'm about to stun on these bitches. And I had never seen her like that. And I was like, you could never wear that shit in the same place all together at once. And she was like, well, what the fuck did you buy it for if I can't wear it? It's like, started crying. She was like, why would you buy me all of this shit, make me feel this good about having it, and then tell me I gotta hide it, I can't wear it? And then I had to explain it to her, like, not just the police and all of that shit, because we in Michigan City, people will get jealous of that and then completely treat you a whole different way, act snotty towards you.
They'll make up shit in their head why they gotta treat you.
And then I'm still kind of getting money, so if these niggas see that, in Indiana is different. In Grand Rapids, if they see you with that, they want to give you all of their money.
Yeah.
In Indiana, it's like, you already got too much.
Yeah.
So fuck you, either coming to kill you or to take it, or is it, oh, fuck that
it's
nigga.
It's your other side thinking, like you know the other side.
What it's gonna be, and like it was like going good for me. Like, I'm in Vegas jewelry shopping, so it's definitely going good for me. And if she come back like that, then I just know how definitely like my neighbors and all, how they gonna be looking at. So I was like, and then we got into an argument. We was almost got into it. I mean, we was talking about divorce, bro, over some fucking jewelry. And then after that argument, once we settled and then like talked about it, and she was like, yeah, fuck this shit. And she ain't touched that shit since.
Because y'all been together since you was like what?
Shit, 7th grade, 6th grade.
So all this time.
I'm 13 years old. When I met her after I got shot the second time, once I ran away from Muskegon, my dad moves to Holland while I'm staying with my aunt in Muskegon. And when I run away from there and come back to my mom's house, my mom say, yo, dad got a place in Holland. He wants you to come up there. So I go up there, and Holland is like, I think it's Tulip time at the time. They got the Tulip Festival, all that shit. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, this shit's like West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. Up there most of my day. I'm like, man, I ain't going nowhere. So they moved in with him. The first time I saw a screen house, a gazebo, any of that shit, bro. I was like, man, Holland is dope as fuck. Hope College was literally at the end of my driveway. Big ass soccer field in my backyard. Hope College right there. All the girls. I'm talking about my neighbor was so bad. Ooh, Maria, shout out to you. All these college girls, just a little kid, bro, watching all of this shit. But met her. She was the only black girl in the school when I got there. It's all white, and Mexicans. And I got my hat turned to the left first day. And I see some Latin kings. They got their hat turned to the left. So I'm like, what up? And they got to speak Spanish. And I hear Mayete. So I go into school and I tell my little brother, Mayete, he like, that mean monkey. I'm like, monkey? He's like, yeah, he called you a nigga. So I'm like, yeah, right. They vice lords. Like, why would they? By lunchtime, these niggas got me surrounded in the hallway. This big ass dude named, what the fuck was his name? Big Asian nigga, like a sumo wrestler. Shout out to JD, Flyboy JD, the Asian. He in the school with me at the time. He go to Saints. We all in Highland High. That's where I first meet him at. And I got Beretta. I got like a 9mm Beretta in my backpack. And these niggas surrounded me, and I whipped that motherfucker out. Like, what? Right in the school. Right? The motherfucker like, oh! Like, I put it back in the backpack, fire on him. Pow! I look over, I see my wife, she like. Then like some other kids come out the class, I see a light-skinned nigga, his name Reggie, shout out to Reggie, he ended up being my best friend. I see a light-skinned dude, and the Mexican starting to rush at me, and then he like jump in front of me, he like
what's up, yeah.
I don't even know this motherfucker. I'm like, and they're like, you better get out of here. He got a gun. And my man Ray's like, I ain't got no gun. I got these. I was like, nah, they talking about me. Get the fuck out of here. So I go home. I don't come back to school for 3 days. Come back. The teacher talk. I tell them it was a BB gun. They're like, well, any type of is subjected to expulsion. We look at your record. You've been kicked out of multiple schools. You're not even supposed to be in a public school, because I was in alternative schools. So like, you're not even supposed to be here. We'll give you a chance though. And maybe it's like 3 other black girls. I want to say it's my girl. It's not in my age though. She's the only black girl within my age. All the other black girls were younger. And showed me where she lived, went to her crib, we kicked it, brung her to my crib. My dad loved her. I moved to Traverse City. She moved with me. We 14, 15 years old, bruh. I ended up cheating on her out there. She caught me cheating. She come home. I got a little apartment where my dad had a house, and he had an apartment for his side bitch, but his side bitch had ended up getting Section 8, so she got her own place. So he just had this little, he used to call it the back cave. So I used to be up in there all day by myself. And then Jessica moved down there. He basically gave me the spot. So my baby mama to my first daughter stayed upstairs, and I bump into her. My dad said, man, there's a bad motherfucker out there. Look. I was like, what? I go out there and look. I'm like, damn. I'm like, you need help? She carrying the college desk into the room. Can't help her set it up and all of that. We smoked a little weed. Like, come to my crib. She's like, you got your own place? I'm like, yeah, I'm stunned. And get her in the bedroom, and boom! Here come my wife.
At the time, your girlfriend.
Man, busted. She, I can't believe it. I'm going back to Holland. Take off, leave. I leave Traverse City and go to Florida with the girl that I just got caught with. Have my daughter, Kiara, down there. Me and her fell out. I threw her ass out the hotel room, threw all her clothes off the balcony and shit. Or maybe it was other way. Maybe she threw my shit off the balcony. I think that's how it, I think she threw my shit off the balcony, and then I called my dad. He was in Alabama. He's like, yeah, I'm in Alabama. He's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm in Panama City. He's like, oh yeah, I'll be right there. And he shot over there. We went to Atlanta for the Freaknik. Then we went to Memphis, see my cousin. I got a cousin named Reggie down there. This nigga's 8 Ball, MJG, what's the other rapper down there? All in Orange Mountain. These niggas like regular niggas. All of these niggas got Jerry curls, black as fuck, with these big, thick ass burn marks on their neck. And I'm like, is this like some gang shit? Cause you know in Chicago they was branding niggas for a while. I was like, is this like some gang shit? And I asked my cousin, I'm like, man, why everybody got that burn mark on their neck? He said, herringbone. I said, what? He said, herringbone. I said, herringbone? He said, yeah, big chain, you know the big chain, herringbone. That motherfucker son heat that motherfucker up.
Oh, it's burning their neck. Because I spent the summer in Memphis with my uncle lived in the same apartment complex as 36 Miles.
So you must have seen it at least once.
And I probably know what I was looking at.
Yeah, you had to see that shit at least. It's probably about the same. It's probably about the same. Because my daughter is born in 2000.
Okay, so yeah.
So it's about the same time. But yeah, 8-Ball, MJG, they killing shit at the time. And I seen niggas with these burn marks, he like, herring bones. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I asked the nigga, I'm like, man, why the fuck would you keep it on your neck? He said, I paid for it. And I was like,
that's the end of that.
Burn next to motherfucking Memphis. But yeah, down there, fucked around, met a plug down there, kicked it with him for probably like 4 or 5 months. Going back and forth from Montgomery, Alabama, to Memphis, Tennessee. So
you was living down there?
Yeah. That's when I got the place. I had the place in Panama, but then me and old girl fell out. And I ended up going back later. But that's the spot you talking about. But yeah, leave Memphis, go to Atlanta I just told Russo this story at the listening party. Dad car gets stolen. We trying to buy some weed in the projects. This nigga trying to sell us crack. We don't want to buy crack. He mad. He tell us we got to get the fuck up out of here. Nigga up the burner. We shoot up out of there. Go to, I get pulled over down by 5 Points Flea Market up in there or right off of Peachtree. And I don't got no license or nothing. I know I'm going to jail. And police like, man, where you from? I'm like, Michigan. Let me see your ID. I show him my ID. It's like, man, what the fuck you doing around here? I'm like, man, I'm getting on a bus. He like, what's the bus station? Address. I'd run it off to him because I really was finna leave. I'm like, such Ponce de Leon. He was like, oh, okay. It's like, you free to go. He's like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's like, don't come around here. So after midnight, he said, you don't want to be nowhere over. We like Campbellton over there. Like, you don't want to be nowhere over here. So we turn back around and go back to where the Freaknik and all of that shit was and go to this fucking gas station. And like, just how like Eastern and Franklin be lit back in the day, how it is, but it's like super lit. Like niggas got picnic tables with cologne and incense and yeah, t-shirts and DVDs, and this nigga got weed like it's jumping. You can't buy, they cut the pumps off. Cut the pumps off because ain't nobody finna go nowhere. You ain't finna get no gas, nigga. So I go get out the car, go in the store, get some blunts. The line long as fuck. I must be in there 20 fucking minutes. I come out the car, gone. Everything we got, that motherfucker gone. My dad like, man. He called one of his hoes from Alabama. She get there, she gets arrested. This bitch go to the auto zone and get approached by a fake John, which was a police officer. She took him up on the offer. She go to jail. She got the keys to the car that she's supposed to drive us back in. Now we double fucking stranded. I called my mom, like, man, I need a bus ticket. She like, yeah, all right, get on the bus. So my brothers, shout out to Monet and just Ravenborn, Monet, Raven, all of I put them all on the city bus. We come back to Grand Rapids. And what the fuck year was this? A lot of Dark is out. A lot of Dark shit just dropped. His shit just dropped. I picked his shit up at the flea market in Atlanta and put this shit, GunRule. I'm like, psh. We get back to Grand Rapids, I'm playing this shit. That niggas in Grand Rapids didn't even really have it. Yeah. I got, like, he was already lit in Atlanta and all of that shit already. Yeah, before he was even big down here, for niggas even heard that hop out the cab on Madison Ave, I had already had the verse in my head. Y'all come back with that shit, and Willie, not Willie. Is Willie in that group yet with A1?
Shogun.
Yes, they Shoguns.
So Head said that he met him. They met Willie. Willie was working at the pool at King, and Head was working at another part of the pool. He knew A1. A1 was already recording with Willie, and they had formed.
So them niggas been, like I said, them niggas always been king, bro. When it come to that rap shit in this town, them niggas always been a
because
go,
Head, and then because Tai Chi, Head was going to Atlanta with Tai Chi, but Willie moved down there.
When I was in Atlanta for that Freaknik shit, no, not that time, but I bumped into Ty when he was doing the Rick Ross shit down there and called him for some weed because I knew he was down there. And this nigga almost got me robbed. Sent me to some fucking projects and niggas, I barely made it up out of that shit, bro. I barely made it up out of that shit. Them niggas gonna kill me down there. Me and my wife, matter of fact, just me and her. Trying to get some fucking weed, fucking with Ty. And send me to some projects. Nigga Slave Powder told me. He told you to go where? It's like, man, don't go over there. But Sprout Diggy, Sprout down there. I'm down there filming Sprout, whatever group they calling themselves. Uprise Records? No, that's Waka Flocka and them. Waka Flocka and them is in Memphis. I'm filming them.
So you were filming like?
Yeah, hell yeah. Bro, once I picked up that camera in 05, I never put it down.
So because I was going,
put it down.
Because I was going to jump to you being a promoter because you got a promoter bag too. But so who was you recording? Waka Flocka and who else did you record? Because you had everybody. I thought a lot of people were just coming here.
Nah, I was going to see them niggas. As far as the people I went to see to record, shit, Waka Flocka, Jeezy, T.I. when they was jumping. I didn't get T.I. though. I think I got Young Dro and Big Country King. And shit. Bro, so many people. Fuck Freddie Gibbs before Freddie Gibbs was even really lit. Mac Miller. AZ. French Montana. Man, there's so many of these. Right?
Did you think hung out with all of these? The way it did?
Never. It didn't. Like, taking off to me was me getting recognized like French Montana and getting the houses and the mansions because that's what my plan was. Yeah. But once I started putting the camera on me, motherfuckers was like, fuck GunRule TV, bruh.
Do you
They're like, fuck that shit.
I don't think, because you were talking to Q too at Worldstar, right? Was y'all like having dialogue? How did that go?
Vlad, me and Vlad was cool for a long ass time until he started stealing my shit. And then, but I can't even call it my shit because it wouldn't be like my original content. So when I started GunRuleTV.ning, it was all original content, just all GunRu, all Grand Rapids. That was it. And like the few stars and shit that I would catch at concerts or build a relationship to go interview them and shit like that. But beefs. It was like beefs, bro. Like Mo Money McCoy beefing with who was he beefing with?
He did have a little issue, right?
A huge issue, like, and that shit shot me through the roof. It was, I went and met him on Lafayette and Highland. He had a bunch of Lafayette niggas out there with him. I was like, damn, this nigga hood like this? Rio, Lil Rio and them, all them niggas out there. And at the time, Rio was down. Yeah. So I was like, damn, he with all these niggas? And he was like, yeah, I'm from this side over here. This nigga was showing them love.
Yeah,
and who was he beefing with,
he
though?
Come around, I think, that way, maybe. Because Rio, I think it's his cousin. He's a McCoy.
Okay.
Shirai.
Oh, Rio is a McCoy. Okay, so that makes Shirai, and that's who all was around. So that makes sense.
Shirai, yeah.
And they was beefing with Lafayette at the time. They was beefing with Prospect.
Yeah, I think
Highland was beefing with
somebody. It was like when they was out together. they was together, but in the hood, somebody had robbed somebody, I think. And
Yeah. So over there, they was beefing with Spookum them.
Yeah.
Them Highland, they was beefing with Spookum. So I think they robbed Spookum.
So I'll tell you what it is. Thomas, they became cool because Thomas' dad and Monica lived. His mama and Brian and Spookum and them uncle was together right there too. So Thomas was this. I don't know what happened, but he had beef outside of that though.
Yeah,
so he had beef outside of that.
But that shit was crazy. And Mo, I don't remember if Mo was beefing with a street nigga or if he was beefing with a rapper.
Another rapper, I think.
But whoever it was, that shit took me through the roof. And then the next big thing was the Max B shit when Digi pulled the Breitling out. Him and Max B had the same watches, and that shit went through the roof. And then I had a Alpo interview. They just took my shit like 3 days ago. They just took my shit.
You had an Alpo interview?
I had an Alpo interview, a jail phone interview that had, I want to say, 14 million views.
Did you monetize you never monetized your YouTube?
You couldn't monetize YouTube when I got on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since the beginning, before the play button was even the day logo, where it was just the word.
The word YouTube.
Yeah.
You ever thought about going back and monetizing and
I tried.
Okay.
And that's when they took my fucking video.
So they start taking stuff down.
Yeah, they was like.
Because you got the followers.
It's monetized now, but. I'm almost at my third strike. I ain't even posted yet.
So because they've been.
So
they've been
if they take a video, you get a strike.
Oh, do they?
The video was 16, 17 years old.
Did you ask them why they took your video?
I didn't.
I
said I got 30 days. I think I got 45 days. They sent me the thing and say you got 45 days to verify? Or go. But then so I did it with a dude that was connected with Troy Reed. Troy Reed is Feds magazine. So me and I don't even remember how I get this fucking in. Anyway, I'll be thinking about it all day. But Troy Reed just put in a claim for the audio because I guess he's know that Alpo dead now and he could probably make a bag off of it, and I ain't monetize it. If my channel was monetized, I don't think he could have did what he done. Because I had the video for so long. It's proof. I had the video 17 years. It's been on my page all this time. Like, how you coming in 2025 saying this is your video when this shit been out since Paid in Full? Yeah. I literally got that video before I had that interview. When I dropped the interview, the Paid in Full movie comes out like a year after that. So this is before Paid in Full. This is when they got the Paid in Full DVD documentary with the real Ace and they talking about the little boy getting his finger cut off. And I want to say the dude who did that, me and him got cool online, and then that put me in a group with a bunch of other people that was doing what I was doing, and the nigga was like, man, I can get Dog on the phone. I was like, shit, let's do it. And I was like, I had a rep already, bad rep in Grand Rapids for recording phone calls. So niggas like, don't call Ran. Ran go record your shit. But motherfuckers called me and talk shit about, whoever they beefing with so they can get the interview with me, just giving me the rundown. So if you gonna say it on my camera anyway, why you upset that I'm recording a phone call so I can get my questions and shit together? This is my research. This is how I do my shit. But niggas like, man, Ran on some Fed shit, bro. But yeah, that GunRule TV shit was jumping, bro. At the most money, I remember this is right before I moved to Michigan City. And I had like 3 offices by then. I'm probably on like my 4th, 5th camera or some shit like, and I was charging. I came up with the idea of I'm gonna do videos for $75. You got 30 minutes to shoot the video. I'm only shooting this shit one take. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck up, you fuck up. I edit the best way I can. And I was getting, bruh, 10, 20, 10, 12 videos a day. I was shooting music videos back to back to back to back, and then like literally be shooting a video for you, and then your homeboy be like, I rap too. How much you want? Like 75. Like, shit, I got 75. So I go from him to him, and then his homeboy, and then from him to him. So like I come to shoot you, but I would leave with like $700. Yeah, shooting these motherfuckers. Man, I tore the projects up, the Crescent projects one night. Mikey North must have gave me like 300. He's like, just shoot me till I run out of songs. And then his homeboy is like, yeah, give me. He's like, man, I'm talking about roll, bro. I'm talking about I counted right before I left out of all the money that I had been saving up for GunRule TV, bro. It was almost like $60,000, bro.
Wow.
And I didn't even know I had it, and I was like.
Plus the value of the camera, all the equipment.
I was like, I could sell all of this shit. Cause like I said, I had cranes and like lights and this and put it in the storage, and violated my probation. Cause I moved to Michigan City, but I was still on probation in Grand Rapids, and I had got pulled over in Indiana, which put me out of bounds. I ain't supposed to leave the state, and I had already had like 5 dirty drops or whatever. You only supposed to get 3, and it was like finna give me 4 years. It was like, your ass out of here. I'm like, shit, I'm finna get me a lawyer. I put all my shit in storage. Well, I really was going on a run, but then once I got all my shit together, I was like, man, I ain't running. I'm too old for this shit. I ain't finna keep on doing this shit. I put the shit in storage, went and turned myself in. It was locked up for, I think that I did like 5 months, 6 months or some shit like that. And came out thinking that my wife was paying on the storage the whole time. Never told her.
About it.
I got a storage over there.
Yeah. Make
Make sure you pay it. Never said nothing to her, but in my mind, oh, she paying on it. Never brung it up when I get out. Everything I had in my office, I'm talking about, it was probably like 10, 50-inch flat screens. I had a lot of Digi shit. The Digi had got indicted and had been gone. He had 2 houses full of shit. I had, he had a $7,000 love seat. He had a $7,000 love seat, bro. I sold that motherfucker love seat for $200, I think. To B, from Envisions. Yeah, Kurt, I sold that shit to him. His mom was like, she had just bought a house, and B is who we was using. So B would move all our shit in, move all our shit out, move it to the next house, move it to this, rebuild all this shit. So B was like, Digi, with the day Digi got indicted, and I go to his crib, the warrant is right there, and is listing everything, but everything that's listed, I'm looking at.
So they didn't take it?
No, but they got it listed. They about to take it. They're coming back.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
I called B. And B came and cleared that whole fucking house, 3 floors and the fucking basement. He had just moved all that shit in there. Digi, I just gave him $5,000 to move all that shit in there. I had to give him $5,000 to take it all up out of there. That nigga took that shit up out of there. No bullshit. Him and one other person, bruh, had that shit up out of there, I want to say, in like 2 hours.
Man, yeah, Curtis is a monster, bro.
He's a beast.
He's a monster. I tell people, I hoop with him. And I tell
when he called me and he was finished, he said, meet me on such and such, such and such. I said, man, I got to go get the storage. He said, no, that's where you meet me at. I already got it. The Mexican dude, his homeboy, he was like, I had him put it in his name. They ain't looking for...
Yeah.
And put all that shit in there. The feds hit that motherfucker. Boom.
Did they?
Hit that bitch. Boom. But I had three of them. They hit one. And one, he had his motorcycle and all of that shit in. So one, it was like some shoes and clothes and papers and all that shit. That's the one they hit. And one had a car in it and furniture and all of that shit. And another with the furniture and the motorcycles and the motorcycle and the car and one, the furniture and all that shit. 2 houses in one fucking storage. I'm talking about, it was probably like a 2-bedroom storage, and bruh, B had that shit packed to the fucking ceiling. I'm talking about you couldn't get in. His mama got that house. He's like, Ran got a storage full of shit. And I was like, do I? He was like, Trey shit. And I was like, man, I had been going through so much. I was like, damn. But I was like, man, I ain't paid on that storage. He said, oh, my boy been paying on it. Mexican dude, because it was in his name.
So that for the cameras was that too?
No, I had my cameras with me. Okay. This is all digi shit.
Okay, but
this is all digi shit.
Your wife was paying on.
That's in Michigan City. When my storage in Michigan City, Trey shit is all in U storage off of 44th up here. So when I go to jail, after B took whatever he took, I gave some shit to my mom, took the TVs and all that shit up out of that storage, moved it to the storage in Michigan City, and went to jail. So when I went to jail, they took whatever I took out of that storage, and then all of my wood furniture from my desk, my Mac computer, my hard drive, all of my cassettes, tapes. That footage would be worth so much money right now today, bro. All of that fucking footage. I don't know who got that shit. Whoever got that shit, though, if they smart, bro, they would put that shit online.
They probably wiped it. If they got it, they probably wiped it.
Because they don't got the camera. So you can't really play the tape if you don't have the camera. Right, but you can buy a video player to stick them little mini DV cassettes into. Yeah. So, I mean, if they did that, though, bro, the shit that's on it. Bro, I was on my... I was probably on like my 8th DVD at the time. And every time I dropped a DVD, I take that shit straight to Gonzo and them up there right next to the Beatniks. I forgot what that bookstore was called. I take that shit up in there, drop off 100 DVDs, bruh, and the next day he'll be asking for another 100.
Yeah,
that shit was better than Dope Money, bro.
You had the streets on fire, bro.
That shit was better than Dope Money, bro. When you got so much, yeah, you ain't really paying attention to this shit. But like once I was sitting, especially when I was sitting in jail, but once I got out of jail and I was completely done with that shit, like no more GunRule TV, none of that shit. And that had been like a year since I even thought about that shit. And I started thinking like, I was getting $150 an hour. What job in America
pay that?
Can you make $150 an hour, bruh? None. I can't think of one.
It's something you can, but to do what you love, to do what you taught yourself to do, to go through that process, bro.
That shit was crazy.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit for the work that you put in, bro.
I don't have time. Like I was telling my man at the listening party, he said, I really want you to enjoy this listening party. He said, don't just be here, bro. Be in a moment. And I said, you know what? You're absolutely right, because I'm really ready to just get this shit over and get to the next thing, because I got a list this long. I got to go take a driver's test when I leave here. So yeah, like, the list so fucking long of shit to do that I never really soak in the moment, bro. But that listening party was beautiful, bro. And I'm glad I got to be there and see that shit, because up until that morning, I put it on Facebook. I said I woke up, I felt different. It felt like New Year's, but elevated. I was like, today feel like the first day of my new life. And that's how it was, bro. And I was like, just in retrospect, just like, thinking about the first album and this album and like all the opportunities I fucked up like in between that first album and that second album, like all the deals and just so much shit, bro, that me and Caesar, we could have already been gone, bro.
But you can't think like that, because that's gonna hinder your process.
But it's me not wanting to leave these fucking streets alone, bro. Because the fucked up thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all in this camera something. The fucked up thing about being a drug dealer is one, you don't ever want to work for nothing. If I got a job that paid $30 an hour right now, by the time I get to the 6th hour of that job, I'm gonna look at them $30 and I'm gonna laugh. Even if I had the biggest problem in the world, like if I was losing everything tomorrow, and I'm like, damn, if I had a 401k or credit or any of this shit, like I wouldn't have to worry about what would my next move be. And with this drug dealing shit, bruh, it hindered me from being a real fucking man, like having real assets, real credit, a driver's license, like I said, a 401k, a retirement plan, insurance, any of that shit. Like anything I want, I have to go through a third party, bro.
But we gonna change that though.
Y'all, that's what I'm saying. It's the beginning, bro. Yeah. I left all that shit alone. 20, 23, 22, 23.
Long time ago. And then do you feel like, so I got a ton of questions, so I'm gonna get to the other part. I know this is gonna be.
Yeah, we probably gonna have to pick this shit up later.
Yeah. So let me get to this real quick then. Okay, so we got on the GunRule TV. I remember a funny story. I remember that you brought Bobby Valentino and Trey Songz here.
Yeah.
And they tore the Amway up. Can you talk to kind of how you started producing, like how you started being a promoter a little bit, because you paid them a bag. Bobby knew was in. It was
really just and I could probably say this now. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Fuck it. It was really just
washing money.
That's all it was. And my dog knew a girl. Her father had won the lottery for like 80 bands, but they Mexican, they was illegal, so they really couldn't cash the ticket, so they wanted to sell the ticket. So when my dog said that he could buy the lottery ticket, I was like, that's clean money. I was like, we lit. And he was like, it ain't nothing but six, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but we take that, we do this, do that, do this, do that, do that. And he was like, I'm already 10 steps ahead of you. I'm about to open a shoe store. He's gonna call it 202 Kicks, because where we met was 202 Brown. So he's like, gonna call it 202 Kicks. But he wanna do it in Texas. And I'm like, nah, man. I'm like, but he got his mind made up. He literally saying, you know, after this next flip, blah, 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 I'm gone. So I talked him into giving me the plug. He agree. He go down to Texas, see what it's like, whatever, scope it out. He don't like it. He come back. I'm like, fuck, just when I thought I had this. So he come back and he like, man, niggas throwing shows. They got these clubs, nightclubs on there. After hours, shit don't close till 4, blah, 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 blah. We should get a club. I'm like, man, fuck a club. We should throw parties at clubs. And he's like, fuck that shit. And then it was like, fuck it. And then the nigga called me like, you want to book Bobby Valentino and Trey Songz? And I was like, how? I think it's like through Gonzo or something. And cause we don't know nobody and shit, but somehow he figured it out, and we just put the fucking money together, got the venue, thinking that we was gonna, you know, maybe spend, you know, I think Bobby wanted together, I think we got them for like 12 together. Gave Lotta Dark and Wooly 5, so that was like 17. Then the radio promotion was like another 20, I think. So that puts us at like 30, 40, 37, 40, somewhere around there. The venue, the hotels, all of that shit. Bruh, that lottery ticket was ate up a week before they even got here. So now we coming up out our pocket for the shit. And get everything together, get these niggas there. We the first ones that had, they call it Club 131 or something when we first got it. The Delta, was it Delta place? Yeah. They had made it a little bar, a nightclub or something on the other half. I think they call it Club 131. We the first motherfuckers in there. And the shit is empty. I'm talking about dead.
So when I got there, it was slapping.
It was slapping. But this is how concerts go. I don't know this.
Yeah.
But I walk in, I'm like, all this money gone. Yeah. It's a waste. I'm telling this nigga we should be booking rappers anyway. Who the fuck wanna come see these? Bobby Valentino. Trey Songz ain't lit yet. Yeah. He getting there, but he ain't the Trey Songz he was 6 months after that. Yeah. He was big as fuck. So he got with Jay-Z and Jeezy and they did that world tour. They killed shit. Yeah. He took off after that. But funny story though. The concert over, we at the after party. Me and my girl sitting at the table. We all VIP. Me, Bobby Valentino, Trey Songz, Digi, all of us. We all over it. And she like, is that Trey Songz over there in the corner? I was like, in the corner. She's like, he fucking that girl. All right. And I'm like, what? So I get up and go walk by you, man. All you smell his ass in the air. I'm like, Trey is a nasty motherfucker. He fucking that bitch in the corner in front of all these motherfuckers. Bobby Valentino, little bitty ass, he tried to pick the girl up on stage. Remember that? Tried to give her a lap dance and fell with the bitch because the girl was bigger than him. We clowning that nigga about that in the VIP, laughing. These niggas like, they wanted weed. We get them weed and shit. Go upstairs to their room. Somebody get these motherfuckers Molly. I know who, but I ain't gonna say who. Gave these motherfuckers Molly, and I think Bobby Valentino had it before, but not Trey Songz. And them niggas flipped, bruh. I'm talking about punching holes in walls. Them niggas ripped the sink
faucet
out.
Damn.
Like ripped it. I like when you.
And you at the Amway.
No, these niggas got JWs. These niggas got the Marriott. Yeah, these niggas got good rooms. These niggas top floor suites. They rooms like I want to say Trey Songz room is 1,000 and room is 750. But they both wanted the $1,000 rooms, but they couldn't get it because somebody else was there or whatever. Somebody important was there that night. And man, them niggas tore that room up and the motherfuckers sent us a bill for $22,000.
So any profit you made, they ate it up.
The money that came back from the show after it was said and done, we got our money back. We got the lottery ticket money back, plus probably like 12 bands, and then we get the bill for the Bobby Valentino hotel shit, which is 22 bands. So so that's the promotion side and shit, nigga. That shit is fucked up.
Man, that is fucked up.